Last session, you guys completed your training montage. Congratulations! You're a well-oiled machine. A great team with inner working parts and mechanisms that flow so beautifully together. You truly are the pinnacle of an adventuring party. That's what I'd love to say. Genuinely, I would be so happy to say that. However, all stories must have their problems, or else it wouldn't be fun to read. And all parties must have their you guys. However,
Right.
however,
That's crazy.
let's be honest. You guys did do a lot of things great. There was a few hiccups in your little scavenger hunt. However, through the use of teamwork and bouncing back and forth between each other, you did succeed in your trial. You did figure out where the pieces were. And while it took a little long, mostly that's just because things don't happen as quickly in real life as they do in game. We'll call it user error. In the fight, you guys killed it. And I mean literally fucking murdered Verk, first of all. That was crazy. But
Stop.
you did it efficiently. Incredibly efficiently. Like, it was less than 6 seconds and he was dead. Now, of course, it was like a 5v1, but still. You know, he's not an inexperienced NPC. He's a person that comes from a very old adventuring party, and he has his own abilities, so to say. With that all being said, to Verk, and technically Clarabelle, for the most part, you're ready to tackle the adventure ahead of you. And so you've chosen to go after the Wall of Thirst. And so, you awaken this new day, the 48th, maybe, of winter. I've lost count. And I really haven't been keeping good track on the little text screen on my recordings. But, 48th maybe of winter. And today's the day you travel to Argendum. So that you may travel to Turtle Post. So that you may travel to the Wall of Thirst. However, if you'd like to take an alternative path, you can travel across the sands, trying to get through the weaving desert terrain to sail directly to the Wall of Thirst from a different city. However, that would take a long time, but it's up to you. You awaken to this new day. Verk knocks on your doors, not as early as the 2 days before. You don't have to train. So simply, naturally, awaken your senses as Verk waits for you in the cafe.
I'll head down to the cafe.
Alright. Caleb, how'd you sleep?
Alright.
Any weird dreams?
Maybe.
Alright.
But nothing that I haven't seen before.
Understandable. Isaiah, how'd you sleep?
Yes. Like a baby.
Like a baby. Any weird dreams?
No.
Wonderful. Mosfern, you awake, uncurling yourself from Rethny, who's also slowly waking up. How'd you sleep?
Like a damn baby.
Like a damn
hear.
baby. Any weird dreams?
No,
Wonderful.
nothing I'm aware of.
Iron, how'd you sleep?
Iron, I would say, was up and down all night.
That's to be expected. Any weird dreams?
Not that he can remember.
Understandable. And so you all funnel your way towards the cafe. Burke waiting there. Cup of water. That's new for him.
Oh.
And just
Midlife
waits for your
crisis.
arrival.
Or afterlife crisis, I guess. Alright, I'll head into the cafe. And just sit down for a moment.
Did you sleep alright?
Yeah. For the most part.
Wonderfully.
That's good. We've had a couple of long days. Are you all ready for the adventure ahead of you?
Oh, positively. Absolutely, yes. For
Oh.
certain.
Want to tell the person I owe a debt to that I'm leaving, but
Is there any unfinished business you have in this city that you'd like to take care of before we go?
just saying goodbye. That's really it for me.
I don't know. But do you know? I think I have. How much money? How much money do I have? I open up my gold purse.
Takes a lot.
Oh shit! I have a lot of money.
Right.
I don't think you're
Is
beating
that-
for gonna band for
No.
band, right?
No, not banned. I'm not going band for band with a fuck.
I'm quite low on funds.
No, I was just.
actually.
Oh, you might win.
I might win badly. No, I was looking. Backwards. I'm looking at this map of Steel Shard that we got.
Yes.
If I was looking for something to purchase here, it'd be mostly like martial weaponry. I imagine it doesn't.
Probably.
I doubt that there's very.
Do you want a new arm?
I don't. What? Do I need a new arm?
Do you want one?
Depends on
I
what
don't
you're
need
looking
one.
for. What are you interested in?
I don't really know.
That's
I've
not
never had
very-
this much gold before.
That's not
Do
very
you want a
helpful.
weapon?
It's burning a hole in my pocket.
Just fuck, man.
What?
What?
Are you looking for
Question,
maybe armor? Or are you looking for weapon?
I look at this guy's armor. I
general-
think he has that one set.
Do I?
Could
I
want
just look.
better
It's like
armor.
normal. It's leather armor.
You had that fucking ethereal whatever one. Remember?
What?
You bought that one
Holy
in the
shit,
last
Kay.
pack. Okay.
Bought it,
I did-
forgot
did-
about it,
did
then
I not-
forgot about it again after I was like, oh yeah, you still have this. I
I thought
reinformed
I
Kay.
added it to.
The
It's not in my
myth-
inventory.
Yeah, because Talon hadn't made it yet.
Oh.
So you're set on armor.
It's the one that allows you to go into the ethereal plane until the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Like your proficiency bonus is added to stealth, or like half of it, or some shit. Something crazy. I remember I was like, when I was playing a rogue, I was like, oh, that shit's fucking insane. That's why I remember it. Because I wanted
Yeah, it was Wispy and Chain.
Chain. That's what it was.
Had the products of
It's the reason we got in trouble.
it has the properties of mithril armor, and then it also has the ability to. First of all, it can be worn. It's like also Elven Chain, so it can be worn even if you don't have proficiency with it.
Mhm.
Additionally, you get to add half of your proficiency bonus to your stealth, and this stacks with what even if you have your Jack of all trades, it adds it still.
Where are you looking at this?
This is just the stats I gave you when you got the armor.
In our DMs?
No, I said it to you when you got the armor, and then.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I don't think I wrote them all down in the moment.
All right, then I'll make sure to I'll see if I can get in D&D Beyond. Last time I tried, it was not working for some
If you
reason.
if you just like in our DMs on Discord, that would be. I can
Yeah, for sure.
just make a note, like a notepad of it myself. I don't think I have any physical reminder that I have the armor.
Gotcha.
I just remember it because I wanted it. And then you're like, I might need new armor. And I was like, no way you need new armor.
Well, no.
It was also the whole reason we got in trouble. with the Bleeding Hearts was because you wanted new armor.
What? No.
Yes. Because then we went into Eternal Lights territory and
That's not true.
Either way, what else do you need?
I don't know. God made fun of me for wanting to try to steal my money, so
I mean,
God made fun of you?
yeah.
God.
So you were religious. I didn't know you were a religious man.
I'm not.
Okay. Do you want a new musical instrument? Maybe you can get something with like some magical properties to it.
I don't dabble in music much.
This is true.
I mean, like, I know some.
You could be
But-
generous and try to get your friends some magic items.
No.
No.
You're a caster.
Are there places? Is there places to buy magic items here at work?
I mean, there's a market that sells randomly acquired things, so if something has passed through Steel Shard and has been sold for someone to get coin, then there's probably something to buy.
Where is that market before we make headway for the Wall of Thirst?
Well, it'd probably be called the Trader's Market.
Maybe.
It would probably be called that.
It might just maybe be called.
Trader's Alley, instead.
Trader's Alley. I see it. I see it on the map. All right. Does anyone want to come with me to Trader's Alley before we have to leave?
I'll go with you.
Oh, thank you, most friend.
Yeah.
No one else? All right. Your loss.
Right.
Come on, most friend. I'll buy you something nice.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Oh shit, hell yeah. Okay. And so you guys go your separate ways. Iron will stay with... Iron and Rethny will stay with Verk for now. And you all split off. Caleb, where are you going?
I have some friends I want to say bye to, so
Alright.
first I'm gonna go find the big group.
Alright.
Let's see who I can find.
You know their usual spots. Where they hang out in
Yeah.
town, where they hang out in the Coliseum. Sometimes where they hang out outside of the city. First two places you check, they aren't there. The city spot and the Coliseum, both no signs of them. So you figure they might be out in the sands. Slowly travel out there, and sitting on a dune, just staring at the morning sun as it's still rising, is the group of quote-unquote friends you've made.
Mm-hmm. I'll walk up.
Okay.
Kind of hands in my pocket.
They don't notice you as you're walking up. They're looking at the horizon.
I'll kind of walk up to Rollhelm and tap on his shoulder.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Oh. Hey, Caleb. What are you doing here?
I'm leaving today. Like, actually leaving.
Oh.
So,
Shit. Well, I feel like we've said bye so many times at this point.
I know. There's just one thing.
Just fire away.
You guys should head to Honor X.
What? Amaris just kind of peeps up from behind Rohan. What are you talking about?
I'd be remiss if I didn't warn you guys. I don't know how public knowledge this is going to become, but
What are you
There's
talking
a-
about?
there is a dragon lying within Glassridge. A big fuck off dragon lying in Glassridge.
Okay. So, like, what? I'm assuming been there for a while. For a while. Sorry. Okay, would you like to read out what you read for the what you typed for the class? Okay. Found my note on the armor. Quote unquote. Bought Wispium armor. Does a bunch of cool shit. You're right. My bad.
Hey, you should put that on the thing.
Yeah.
And see if Kay remembers it
I'm
later.
gonna say, don't worry, I'll send you a message about your Wispium armor in a second here.
Oh
That's a
my
bunch of cool
god.
shit.
Oh my
Armor that
fucking
does
God.
really cool shit.
Yeah, my players take notes. That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. No, I'll give you a comprehensive list. I'll just write it probably after the session. If you need it this session, I'll let you know. Yeah, Mars is just kind of like rolling her eyes and like sits and stands up. Listen, I get the whole you feel maybe responsible for us, but this whole aloof thing that you've been playing at this whole time, I don't know what you want.
Right. I'm not responsible. But you guys helped me. And again, this isn't a you guys have to. I'm warning you. Because there's information that I know.
Ezra has his knees up and his arms are coiled against them. He's still looking at the sunset. Do you think you could take on this dragon?
No. Not alone. Maybe down the line. But as I am right now, no.
We should probably get out of here. Great idea. How the hell are we gonna get to Honorex? Probably by ship. By ship? If we have the money for a ship. We could stow away on a ship. Stow away on a ship. Great start for our adventure, guys. You're right about that. For sure. Well, you don't have to be condescending about it. It's just throwing out ideas here. Yeah, no. I get you. It's just... And she, like, holds the bridge of her nose. You know what? Yeah. Let's stow away on a ship, because we for sure don't got enough money to pay for a ticket. Well... I guess we're gonna go sailing. Right, Steelshore doesn't have a port, Roham. We have to go to Dune Rock. And we gotta go a little further than Dune Rock. Right, yes, now I remember. Well, we're gonna go walking. We're buying camels. Alright, we're gonna go cameling? Camelering?
Oh god, what is the word? You gotta go ride camels together. That's the...
We're gonna go riding. Yeah.
There it is.
Don't, Aaron, keep your eyes to yourself. And so they all slowly get up. They all slowly part ways. Obviously, Ezra and Mel sort of give a half warmth, half cold embrace. Amaris
Like a
waves
one-arm
to
hug.
you. Yeah, Amaris waves to you. Respects your presence and respects that you're bringing this information, but obviously she has her opinions. And of course, as always, Wilhelm gives you a big hug. And they part
I
ways.
hope. As Wilhelm will let go. I hope to see you again.
And so, you say goodbye to your friends. Isaiah, Mosfern, you head to Trader's Alley.
Yes.
What sort of things do you perchance want to find here? Things that aid you in combat? Things that aid you in situations outside of combat? Equipable, attunement? In general, shopping list here?
I've just realized how unutility based as is spell list is. 'Cause I have nothing to help me in this situation.
Right.
I'm looking for equipables, maybe a one-time. Maybe I don't know. Maybe like some explosives.
Some explosives? Okay.
Some explosives could be cool. Potions. Potions to bring back to the gang.
Alright.
I promised I would buy Mossfern something, so whatever Mossfern picks out.
I mainly came to make fun of what Isaiah was gonna buy, so
Bruh,
I only have like
Bruh.
I have like one thing I need to buy. I want to
Bruh.
buy a diamond.
you don't even deserve it.
Don't even deserve it.
I just like bullying people. What can I say? I just need a diamond for Revivify because I don't want to keep using the stone if I don't have to.
For sure. I believe the diamond must be of 300 gold value.
Yep.
You guys...
broke.
300 gold diamond.
I'm going to be so honest with you. You guys are both bards.
Yeah.
The chances that you have to pay full price for this diamond are very low.
We're done.
So, let's have both of you roll a d6.
A D6.
Yeah.
I'm still using
Nice. Where is it?
D&D one. Just a heads up. I rolled a 5.
No worries. 5. Gas.
It's in. I thought I had all my tabs open. I don't. Where's the
Concordis
Concordis
General
thing?
pinned.
Yeah. There it is. Hello? The dice? Where are they?
Oh, my dice are gone too. What the fuck?
What the freak? Oh,
I do.
oh, they're gone. They loaded.
Oh, there we go. Jesus.
I haven't been in.
I got 2.
2?
I'm
Okay.
bad.
Total of 7. We'll knock off 70 gold from the price of a diamond. 230.
Hey, yeah.
230.
230 for a
Okay.
diamond.
I pay 230 gold for a diamond and give it to Mashra.
Damn. All right. That was gonna come out of my pocket. I'm not.
I'm not
Twist my arm.
I had
Twist my arm,
I had almost 2,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
I don't know. I guess I've just been sort of.
Frugal.
Yes, I don't.
You had your little get rich quick scheme.
What?
Who said
That
that?
was me, not Buster.
Who said that?
I'm not a Ponzi artist.
I'm
Who
not
said that?
on zero of those. Iron, would you like to be with these people? I did have you stick with Verk, but you can be with these two if you wish.
Iron would probably not go anywhere. He doesn't have anywhere to go.
Sounds good. Alright. So you're looking for maybe one-time use items, some things. There's definitely, like, through the general vendors, there's a bunch of, like, potions and brews and stuff like that, as well as, like, maybe some scrolls if you want to aim for specific spells. Yeah.
Ooh, scrolls of not even like necessarily big blow up spells, but like utility, like arcane lock or fucking.
Okay. All right.
Like,
see, I'm picking up what you put down.
Sending, I guess.
Right.
A scroll of sending's kind of booty, though.
Scroll of sending, expensive, but for some reason really needed in this goddamn party.
Yeah, because I don't have it. I'll get it with magical secrets.
The fact that bards can't get it normally is crazy.
I really thought
Maybe
that
they
would
can.
be
I
a bard.
figured it out. I also think it'd be a bard spell. Yappers, bro.
Literally, it's like a I feel like communication spells are just a thing.
Watch it be in here, and I just didn't add it. So it'd be haha funny. It literally is in here. It's a bard spell.
It is a bard spell?
Yep, I just didn't pick it up.
Oh, you're fine.
Bard, cleric, wizard. Yeah.
Okay. There's your general health potions. A classic runs you about 70 gold. A better than classic runs you about almost 200. And then there isn't any God, I can never remember all of the potion names. So give me a second, because I don't want to just keep them calling the better than the last. Potion of healing, the common one, about 70 coins per. Potion of healing greater, which is the uncommon one, which gives you 44 plus 4, runs you about 200. Potion healing of superior, which is 8d4 plus 8, runs about 350. You've not yet to see a potion of supreme healing. What?
Sorry, I was rolling
A potion
to
of
see
healing.
how much health it would be.
Yeah. I just heard a bunch of clattering. I was like,
My
Who's there?
apologies.
who goes there? Must have been the wind.
It must have been the
I think I'm looking for superiors.
Okay. So you're
They
rocking.
want
gotta
them to
get-
do stuff.
You want them to
I gotta
actually.
get blocked on
rock.
Twitter now, man.
I want someone to be able to take a hit after they drink one of these.
Let's see. 350 a piece. If you buy 4,
You buy in bulk.
I'll knock the price down from 1,400 to 1,200.
Hey, you're getting the Costco deal on this.
I am getting a Costco deal on this.
Do you want to haggle with
I
me?
am buying 400 pounds of beef jerky, though.
400 pounds of beef.
Why?
The
Wait.
expiration date
It's
on
only
these healing potions.
$1,200, but it's 400 pounds of beef
Uh-huh.
jerky.
The
It'll
expiration
never go
date,
back.
you got a whole year on these things.
You,
Oh my god.
can you eat 400 pounds of jerky
I'll
before
do
the end of the
1,200 for 4 of those, I guess.
Alright.
Damn, that's a chunk of change.
What a
Pockets
fool.
of
I could have been brought
corn.
down to 1,000.
Now, why would you say that?
Well, you didn't haggle.
That was purely vindictive.
That was really... Hey man,
could've
sorry,
kept
that's
that
the
to
game.
yourself.
Let me tell you what. And as he's like clattering into these like superior potions, you're just like, hey, listen. You know, sometimes people come in here and they haggle hard. I'm used to it. I'm used to bringing down my prices down. But I respect that you didn't haggle. Here, you know
I was
what?
just trying to pay your fair share. I respected
You know what?
you as a businessman.
I'll throw
and you
I'll
took
throw in a fifth
advantage of
one.
me.
I'll throw in a fifth.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right.
The art of the fucking game right now, man. What the fuck?
I respect it.
He opens
Respect it.
he opens the back room and it's like the scene from SpongeBob where it's just like the Krabby Patties all over.
yeah. He places down 5 potions of healing, of superior healing. And then he like on the he has like a little piece of like long shitty parchment that's like on the front of his shop. He just scratches out superior potion
No,
and goes
Levi?
sold out.
Yeah, Levi, you good dog. I watched Levi pant like a fucking dog after eating that shit. I literally watched you go.
There are some other
Alright, well,
potions.
No one's
There's
dying
a-
on my watch.
There is a nice looking potion. Like I'm
dripping-
talking about a tincture. This bottle has like
Tincture.
this bottle has like not just gold trimming, but like thin metal plated in gold and platinum swirling around like almost like up to the cork top where it like can pop open, and the top has like this beautiful ornate like sort of almost diamond shape that like
What does that one do?
I don't know why I have an accent. Just looking at it gives you a different accent, just of how pure it is. This is a potion of dragon's majesty.
Of what?
Yeah, some guy sold me that. He asked for a bunch of electrum that I had. I feel like that's a
bunch of
fucking
Do you have any more?
like maybe like 5 pieces. But
Right. How much is that potion? What does it do? Do you know what it does?
Well, okay. He told me it, and it was a while ago. It was probably about like a season ago. I think it was in fall.
For certain, yes, I understand your reference to seasons.
Yeah, because you know Concordis is tracked in seasons, like spring, summer, fall, winter. So this potion, you see, it looks like liquid gold, first of all. And there's like almost a scale. It looks like a scale for sure. At first you look at it and you're not too sure, but it most certainly is a dragon scale. And it's hard to tell what kind, as it's floating in this like shimmering gold liquid. So when you drink it, you turn into a dragon.
What?
Yeah.
For how long? Forever?
No, I think you said a day? No.
And how big?
An hour?
Because dragons
2
vary in size.
I think he said one that was like that has reached maturity. Like I think it was like
And
probably
you
an
just have
adult.
this in your shop?
Honestly,
Is there no governmental authority that has restriction over those?
no.
You think
Someone
this is
doesn't-
Lauren?
Someone doesn't care. I mean, it's not like we live in a learn, right? Like the place is wild.
Yeah.
How much would the dragon for a day potion be?
I keep forgetting it's there, so I think I'll give a bit of a discount on it, but
Keep
I-
forgetting it's there. I could never. That's a nuclear bomb in your.
like yeah, for like an hour, and then the repercussions of letting that thing off is like Lord of Solon would be on your ass. Let me tell you what. Listen.
How is Isaiah buying a Duke?
Just tapping his face.
If I have the fucking money for the Duke, hell yeah, I'm buying the goddamn
Oh
Duke.
my god.
4K maybe. I think.
4,000 gold pieces. You just said I forgot it was there.
Yeah, I would normally
$30.
charge like 5,000. I mean, you get to be a dragon, man.
You just slow rolled me.
What do you mean?
You know, I just paid you 1,200 gold. You know how much money I have.
I don't.
You saw
actually.
how much. You see how much coinage is left in my pouch.
He's just holding the bag and shaking.
Just like a
Over the
faint less jingle than it was before.
How much for those Electrum?
Oh,
For the 5
Electrum.
Electrum.
Like. Do you really want the Electrum?
Give me the Electrum.
God,
I'll play a little song if you give us a discount.
Give us the elect.
The cat will play you a song.
God, man. Fine. I'll take like 50 gold for it, 10 apiece.
What song you
I
want to hear?
look, I look at him.
What
I
song
look
you
at
wanna
him. I look at him. 9 gold, please.
Are you really? I give you a discount on the superior potions, man.
I'm playing a
9
little song
gold
afterwards.
piece.
Hey.
8.
9.5.
8.
8.5.
I'm playing a little song. What about my effort?
9.25.
Oh my fucking god.
Sing me a small snippet of a tune first. Let me see
I'm
how
gonna
good you
faint.
are.
No.
You shake your head and put a finger over your mouth and fucking do the chin stroke.
He's gonna lean over to Isaiah very quietly and go, I only play instruments. I don't sing.
Well, that seems. Then I guess play your instrument. I guess I'll sing.
Pulls out his little pan flute. Blows into it plays like 2 notes. Little feeler.
Oh, businessman. You're a prick. That's the end of the fucking song.
Love the
Taste.
tune, hate the lyrics. I'll give it to you 9 apiece.
Alright, perfect. What's
And
that? 45? 45 gold.
45 gold.
45 gold.
out of
All right,
anybody,
wait a man.
Talon, I think you really wanted that half so that way you'd have to do more math.
Yeah,
So that way
I really
Kay would
wanted
have
them to
do-
be like, "Can you break a
and then-
gold?" And him go, "No."
And then what's even funnier to me is that Kay wanted to break it down to a stupid level of 2.5.
I wanted that copper in there. No, 50 copper. It would be 50 copper.
50 copper. Man, if you got the copper to pay that, sure, man.
No, he
I got
doesn't.
12 copper. I
Okay.
got 12 copper.
Right. So you probably asked for like maybe 2.01. 2.01.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, I've
sure.
spent all my money.
And he gives you
Of it.
waits for the gold in his hand, and he gives you 5 electrum.
All of it.
Thank you. We're doing business.
Yeah, I have some cheaper potions if you want to, but
I mean, no, I'm good with what I have.
10 apiece.
Unless you're trying to upsell me.
No, 10
yet again.
apiece.
For what?
For my shitty potions.
You call them shitty potions?
Well, I
don't
call
want
them
your
shitty potions
potions.
because they're just like there. I get like them in stock like almost every other week.
I see why people call you.
How much do these heal?
Oh no, they're not healing potions. They're like
Oh, they're not even heal. What do they do then?
this one you makes you climb better. Like you
They're bargain bin potions.
I don't
Yeah.
need that. I scaled a building the other day. I don't
This
need
is
that.
That was
this
you?
is that big
respect.
I was
this
going
is
through a
that
lot.
big bucket of candy that's all like expired, and it's like 2 for $1.
Listen,
You got grandma's candy dish on the
listen,
fucking
if you
table
don't
and
want my
you're
potion
offering us
climbing, that's
that.
fine. Potion climbing, by the way, climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour, and during this time you have an advantage on strength, specifically athletics checks to climb.
I already do that.
Alright, fine. We got potion of he like takes out a potion, looks at it, and goes, "No, that's expired." No, that one's also expired.
How to do inventory?
Can we have the expired ones for free?
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Here you
I
go.
don't think they'll do anything.
Puts
Or they'll
three
just paste.
potions on.
Alright.
3 potions.
Dude.
These are just
Muscle is
mysteries. We don't know what they do anymore.
Expired potions and
Muscle,
blow
what are you
up.
searching for? Do you need psychedelics?
Oh my god. I mean, you have them. Shit.
I got
It
this one's got eagle feathers in
No,
it.
you're not.
What?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
You would drink it and it makes you see good for like a couple seconds. It's like, kind of like a you know?
Wow.
Basically
The way
mechanically
you
it
describe
gives you
that doesn't sound
it gives you
enjoyable.
advantage on your next perception check.
Just one?
Just on
I
your
think-
next one.
So,
Isaiah,
yeah, your next one.
What's up?
we should buy one and just give it to someone in the party at random.
We should spike someone. We should drug them.
Maybe
No, we're not gonna.
I don't know if I
anything.
can
we're just,
sell
we're
that
gonna,
to you after hearing it. After hearing that.
We're gonna be like, we got a potion. Do you want it? We're not gonna be like, we're not slipping anyone anything. I was raised right. Thank you very much.
You did just say, let's give this to someone at a party because that would be fun.
In
It's
our
disgusting.
party, I only terrorize my friends.
For sure.
I only drug my friends.
So, do you want eagle potion?
Not particularly. Again, I appreciate your business. But I think that we'll be going.
Yeah, I don't
I've-
have any
I've-
potions.
You know what? That's okay because I really just I appreciate for what I've bought.
All right.
Thank you,
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day.
Dick.
Nah.
What'd you say?
I'm gone.
What did he say? He like points to a random passerby. Did you hear what he said? What? What?
What did you say?
What did you say?
I call him a dick.
Alan, you're really good at like the
Real.
gold stare.
What?
I was
What?
fully what?
What? What?
Like your eyes kind of start drifting a little
I-
bit too when you really
My eyes
unfocus.
just do that. Yeah, I think I'm that
Oh.
naturally. Oh, yeah. Thanks for. I'm just gonna.
Shut up. Oh
I'm
bye.
gonna be down here now. No. All these visual gags that no one can see because he's recording stuff with the cameras is so funny.
Like me shaking the fuck out of Mossford while
So
trying
true.
to beam.
Yeah.
Just mentally.
I was trying to beam mentally. I started doing the Charles Xavier. And I texted all that. I was like, "Buy the 5
I was already. I
Electrum."
didn't want to interrupt.
I'm good.
I didn't
Like,
want to interrupt. They were talking about that dragon potion.
And then the second
I should swipe
saw,
that actually.
the second
swipe
I
it?
saw Holland,
No, oh my god.
Alright.
I should though.
the second I saw Holland go,
You want to try? Just let me know.
just started shaking
Isaiah.
Mossford violently.
Hello.
Isaiah,
Yes.
how badly do you want that potion back there?
Which one?
The nuke.
The one that turns you into a dragon?
The bomb, yeah.
Are you going to? Also, are you going to steal it?
Do you want it?
What?
He's kind of like.
Do you
scratching
want
his
it?
head a little bit. You want it?
This is going to go either
I don't want
really,
you to get in trouble,
really
though.
well, or this is going to end horribly.
I think I could do it.
Oh
saying.
no! I used both of my four. Wait, no! I woke up.
Yeah.
I have
woke
all
up,
my spells
you
back.
have
It's a
all
fresh
of your-
day.
You have all of your spells, all
Also-
of your bardic. You could, in theory, do this.
Talon,
Also,
Yeah.
I could help you so well.
how hard do you think it would be?
Sounds like how I do that.
I can roll a vibe check to check.
Yeah. Give me a
The
vibe
first
check.
boss-
The first monster and vibe check of this
monster
season
vibe
for a
check.
long
Of the season.
time.
I forgot
17,
about
baby.
17.
hard?
this. Yeah.
Busy street. He's getting some business. You think you could reasonably do this? If you massively fuck up, you massively fuck up, but I would say in terms of like ratios, probably 65 35 that you get this.
I drop it and it's just like a bomb went off in the fucking alley. If I fuck up, I fuck up.
The entire city of Steel Shard becomes a dragon.
I would
No,
just be like the first person
No,
that
I'm just thinking it's
touches.
my
I think it's even funnier if you fuck up and you just drink it.
That would not be
Fucking-
Fucking,
like, I
you
don't
fucking spill it and you're like, no, and it all just falls in your mouth.
Okay,
Come back
also-
later and accidentally drink something.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Do you want
Mossford's
to-
good at this.
Do you actually want to do this, Mossford?
A little bit.
Alright, come on, let's shuffle into this dark alley where no one sees us.
Whoa.
What are y'all doing in there?
Yeah. And I'll hold out a piece of, what is it for this? Oh, it's actually,
Your-
there's no material components for this. I just like touch you on your forehead and you disappear. I cast greater invisibility on Oxford. You're invisible for the next. Oh, it's
I
only a
think
minute.
Yeah, because it's
Damn.
normally in combat.
Okay. Well, fucking go for it.
You're fast
I
as
have
fuck.
another
No.
one.
You're
I
fast as
have
fuck.
another one. If need
It would
be.
be even fucking funnier if I used the boots and like he's like, did y'all feel that? And it's like must have been the wind.
You got
Must have been
speed.
the wind.
Are you clicking your fucking boots and
Alright.
shit?
No, I think I want to do this like really stealthy, and I don't think Mossford moving at the speed of fucking sound can be stealthy. Sadly,
You're invisible. Just yoink that
You
shit.
know, because here's the thing, Holland. Here's the thing. Action hide, then you have the bonus action of the click heels. So you in
Just tell me how
theory,
you want to
yes,
do this.
could do
Oh, Lord.
this super fast. Or is it a free action for the Tabaxi?
Tabaxi is free action. Boots of
So,
speed
yeah,
is bonus action.
You could just for free do it. As long as you're in movement.
You're invisible. Go.
Go.
all right. Actually, I do think I will do that, and then I'm gonna be booking it back to the where we fucking like not into the alleyway. Essentially, I'm gonna wait for Isaiah somewhere nearby.
I just start walking away. I look normal. I'll wait on the.
I look
peripheral.
normal. Normal
I
coming
look
out of
normal.
a dark alleyway.
You
I'm on fire.
You guys are gonna get like the after crime jitters, man.
I mean, someone's gonna come up and be like, "We didn't do anything."
We didn't steal that potion!
What
Um,
bullshit?
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay.
He kept saying he forgot it was there.
You poof really fast. You're invisible. Thinking in my mind how I wish for this to play out. Thematically, what I imagine is literally the entire tent whipping with wind. His hair blows, past his face, and then he looks to where it was, and then this roll determines whether or not it's still there. With the
I just
combination of
missed.
speed of being, you can go too fast. Yeah, I think that's what happens. You can either grab this or you miss, and then by the time you miss, your invisibility ends. So, give me a sleight of hand check.
Alright. Oh, 26, baby.
Fuck.
Oh
I'm doing my goldfish stare, and now
Oh my
I'm twitching.
You put it there. It's mine now.
It might now.
And as the tent furls in, his hair wafts in front of his face like a blindfold. He turns, looks around. What the fuck? Oh, I guess there was a large gust of wind, perhaps.
You know what that guy said?
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Potions! Come get your potions! We got $10. $10 for
dollars.
bargain bin.
Bargain bin.
I got a couple of cool potions too. I also got some tinctures, some oils. You bald man over there! You want some hair? Alright. Cool.
Alright.
What the fuck happened to my potion? That's all you guys need as you calmly walk.
We're like
God.
halfway
And we're out.
through the fucking alley.
Yeah, you guys are
What the fuck?
halfway back to the inn.
I'm gonna hold it up. I'm gonna swirl it around a bit.
Yeah, as your invisibility fades.
Yeah. I'm honestly impressed.
Yeah. You now
Yeah, I'm
have
glad
what
Mission
is called
success.
a potion of Dragon's Majesty.
No way.
When you drink this potion, you transform into an adult dragon of the same kind as of dragon as the scale that is within. The transformation lasts for 1 hour. Any equipment you are wearing or carrying melds into your new form or falls to the ground, your choice. For the duration, you use the game statistics of the adult dragon instead of your own, but you retain
So legendary potion.
your languages, personality, and memories. You can't use a
Jesus
dragon's
Christ.
change shape or its legendary layer actions.
Do we know what scale is in it?
Not yet.
We'll investigate when we get back.
Right.
I'm glad I didn't bully you like I planned to out here.
That would have been so mean.
It's bonded. It's how I bond
I'm
with people.
cool. I'm cool. Everyone in the party doesn't think I'm cool, but I'm cool, man.
I didn't before this. Opinion changed.
Perfect. Perfect.
Every interaction with Mossfern feels like a fucking SNL script.
The idea of them doing this, where everyone's like sitting on his bed. Because all I'm picturing is him like sitting at the edge of his bed with like his head in his hands. Like, oh my god, I almost killed a guy yesterday.
I was fucking murdered someone.
I killed a man. I killed a man.
And there's Mossfern with somebody's house keys.
That should be in Monster's
Caleb.
list.
my god, no, you're right. Let me do that actually.
Who would you like to visit next?
I'm going to go see a dear friend. I'm gonna go see Malaya.
Alright. You approach their rather large home. And in front of you, a large ornate door with a large ornate knocker. Knocker.
I always feel weird about using this. She told me to last time. Oh. Oh, I hate it. It's too loud.
Opening the door, in front of you is a woman with long brown hair, part of it covering her face. But beneath them are these sunglasses that are always tipped just below the eyes. Malia's mother, Cassia Skyor. What, Galen?
I'm leaving for a job.
Wonderful.
I came to say goodbye
To me or Malia?
to both. You've both done me a
How
good
thoughtful.
service.
Malia, someone's here to see you. There's a quick pattering down the steps. Who? Oh, hi, Kylam.
Oh, well,
Did you break your arm yet?
not yet.
That's impressive.
I know. A
Have you
whole-
used it?
Yes. I
Like,
got my
used
friend.
it?
I got my friend off a building.
I heard that was you guys?
Yep.
You have some fascinating friends. Why was he trying to kill himself?
He wasn't. That was, we had to get a box from the top of the building down, and he was not supposed to be up there. So I came up with the best idea that I had, and the best idea I had was that he was manic.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, why'd you, stop over?
I'm heading to the Wall of Thirst to solve the problem there and hopefully meet. Yeah,
Whoa,
yep,
whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Pausing.
You're
Awesome.
leaving Steel Shard?
Yes, for a job.
We haven't even tested out your arm to its full capacity yet. There's too many variables. That thing can break and you can't fix it.
I have some friends that are able to send messages, and you've taught me the very basics. I know, but
Not to be mean, Kalen, but you kind of fucking suck at tinkering.
I do.
And that arm is intricate.
It is. But I have to. And also, it feels weird being in debt.
Well,
And
you're gonna be
hopefully-
in debt either way. You still owe me a lot of money.
I know. But this,
How do I know you're not
Plan.
skipping town on me?
I don't know. You know where I'm going to go. I'm going to the Wall of Thirst.
Yeah.
There are some people.
The Wall of fucking Thirst is like so far away.
We're teleporting to a different town, to be fair.
Okay, makes like little difference to me. Wait, who the fuck is teleporting you?
Ver.
Who are these friends that you have? Are these the adventurers you've been hanging out with? The
Who of them are?
Malia? No. No. That's my name. Shit. Whoops.
That is your name. Hate to break it to you. That was your
Shut
name.
up! I'm thinking right now.
I know, I know.
Rolhelm, that big guy.
Nope.
Morris.
Remember Rav? The stories I would tell you about that group.
Oh yeah, your situationship.
I never had a situationship with what?
That was like totally a situationship.
That totally was not.
You guys were like the mother and dad of that group.
Yeah, I guess.
So that like makes you. And she like
No.
just crosses her fingers.
I never was attracted to Ralph. No.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. Look. Also, I totally was the mother in that group. Let's keep that clear.
Yeah, I never insinuated you weren't. Rob was definitely the
Okay.
father.
Yeah. No. This is true. But if you want to talk to Verk, I'm sure at least one of them will.
Well, I mean,
Be able to
I've
keep
got
contact
it if
with
I'm
them.
going to be traveling with these people. Just give me a second. Let me get my bag.
What?
Bro, you're Wendy
Like,
coming with.
She's like,
As-
yeah, she's like halfway up the steps now. What do you mean? Did you think I was gonna? You're dumb as fuck. And she starts climbing the stairs again.
We've established this a long time ago.
Cassie's like arms are crossed and she's just looking at you.
I know.
If my daughter dies, I'm going to kill you.
I know. I'm aware.
Iron, would you like to be sitting on your bed contemplating the fact that you almost killed a man, or would you like to be downstairs having a sip with Verk?
Iron, after sitting on his bed and, grappling the fact that he watched a man die because of him,
Correct.
finally, puts his big boy panties on and goes down to face the man he killed.
You can see, again, he's drinking water, ice cold water. Maybe a symptom of the fact that he doesn't want to drink caffeine in his current state of being right now. And he's just sitting there. He's talking with Rethne here and then, but Rethne's mostly studying her occultish book.
Iron will come down the steps and he how do I describe this? I imagine he almost would I don't know where Verk is sitting, but I'm going to assume is coming from behind. But Iron will just kind of stand there and just stare at him for like a good 30 seconds.
Rethne looks up from her book and just like squints at you.
Iron, at Rethne squinting, immediately shakes his head a little bit, and he'll walk, and then he'll at the table, but he's not saying anything. Just sits.
Verk looks up for a moment, looks at you, makes eye contact. How are you doing?
Well, that's a tough question to answer at the moment. How are you? You're drinking not coffee.
I'm doing fine. Rested well last night. Kind of weirdly well. I think my body was in so much shock that it just decided to let it all rest. For the first time in a while, I kind of let my anxieties go. It's not a lot to be worried about when you've encountered death. Mind you, I've had near-death experiences before. Iron, you're not the first to put me in this situation. Though I guess technically this is the first time I've died, but...
What did, you don't have to answer. What did dying, feel like?
Well, it was cold. Very cold. But I don't know if that's how every death begins. And then, as I felt myself enter this sort of sense of stillness, I guess, my mind became blank. all sensations ceased, but it felt like this buzzing, like this semblance, this echo of those feelings. I could remember touch, but I couldn't touch. I could remember feeling the hot desert air on my skin, but it was gone. And it sort of just lingered there, almost around me in this sort of bubble. And then I remember seeing things. I don't remember what I saw. Maybe a personification of death. Maybe any one of the gods that exist in this realm. But it was comforting. I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel... what's the word? Bitter? I was at peace.
I guess that's the best you can hope for when is to just feel at peace.
I think death is very scary for many people. It's understandable. There's a lot to do in this world, but despite how much I need to do, how much people depend on me, what I need to accomplish, oddly, I wasn't too worried about it. There was a sense of, if I had to put a quote to it, it'll all work out. Do you believe in any gods, Iron?
I am a believer and follower of Zysheel.
Zysheel. It's a controversial one.
He kind of furrows his eyebrows. How so? I mean, I don't know much. It's what I grew up with.
Well, I guess when you're not a follower of a myriad of gods, it's easy to fall into a sense of devotion to just one. In terms of the pantheon of the six, Zysheel can be a bit zealous. He steps on the toes of a lot of other deities. He stands for a very strong sense of a very strong idea against corruption.
I do as well. Would that be controversial?
Some people would consider this zealous act against corruption bigoted in a way.
I see.
Tieflings, for one, are people that have blood of the hells within them. What would you feel about a tiefling?
He genuinely looks like he's thinking before he talks. Sorry, I realized I cut out.
Stop.
No, he's looking like he's actually thinking before he responds. I see no difference in them as me. I don't know. To be completely fair, I don't think I've ever met a tiefling or spoke to one, but person.
Some
not?
of the Zysheel Church would like to believe they're not.
I would imagine mother thinks.
Though it is obviously few and far between, many people in Concordis abhor that behavior and deal with it rightfully. People who tend to not consider all life as at least on the same par as each other are usually shunned and find themselves alone.
I don't understand any of. I don't get why the mission we're on right now is even having to happen. I don't understand the politics behind it. I don't understand beliefs behind it. I don't understand why we're even having to do anything about it. It makes no sense. Why can't people just be people? Morals that aren't putting others in danger, that don't align with their set of beliefs.
Morals are a finicky thing. There's a sense of self-righteousness that can come with faith, intellect, emotion, that makes you believe you're the one to be correct, that you know the right path, that you should be the leader of things. Silbar is one of those such people. I believe he has a very interesting idea of attaining peace. From my understanding, from what Haitian has told me. Lord Sulabar is willing to sacrifice everything, even things he has no right to sacrifice, in order to achieve this goal of unnecessary pain being removed from the world. He believes that the end justifies the path. But obviously, he hurts people. He has hurt many people, and he will continue to. And so, people of a different moral belief, at least of a different belief of the path, have to stop him in his tracks.
People like that genuinely believe that they are doing the right thing. What they are doing is correct. They don't see the harm they are doing to others. Are they just blind and, quite frankly, idiotic?
Some people fully acknowledge and realize what they're doing. There is this idea, and it may be foreign to you, that there is no good or bad. There is no stark white and stark black. Only grays of varying degrees, and they exist flowing in and out of each other. There is no right answer and there is no wrong answer.
I mean, sure, realistically, I can understand that. I've seen hatred at a very young age. I understand that people believe that what they are doing is right, no matter if it's harming the people around them. It's what motivates people. I don't know. I sometimes feel like what we're doing is useless. This doesn't make sense in my head, but maybe that is because I am just from somewhere where I wasn't around much of the real world.
I think you have a good heart about you, Iron, and I would be remiss to tell you not to follow it. Though,
I don't want to kill people.
if there was a town filled with everyone you've ever known, and one of those people started killing off other people you knew. Doesn't matter if you liked them, doesn't matter if you didn't like them. What should be done about that person who kills?
I don't think that they should be killed for it. I think that there are ways to help people that need to be helped. Clearly, if someone is having such violent outbursts and such aggression, there are things to help the person.
How would you help them?
He kind of looks down and starts like fiddling with his hands. I don't know. I just know that people can be good. There is good in people. I mean, for God's sakes, my mother hated me. I don't hate everyone else.
Some people would say that you could lock up that man. Give him books to read. Give him ways to vent his frustration. And maybe, just maybe, stops killing or wanting to kill. However, there are some people that would argue that there is a small chance that that innate want and desire to soak their hands in blood would still be there. Could still be there. You could keep them locked away forever, though, if you teach them to be smart, what's to stop them from picking the lock? What's to stop a desperate man from picking a lock? What's to stop someone in power not learning that they have that innate desire, that society has merely pushed down in them? But they don't need to read a book. There's no way anyone could lock them up. It's not so easy to choose a different path. But I can agree that I like to believe that people have something good about them. The problem is sometimes that good can't be reached. Sometimes. Trying to prolong their redemption causes even more harm for the people around. It's not an easy choice being an adventurer, but you have to weigh a life against a life every day. Usually it's your own, sometimes it's others. But no matter what, the scales are always weighted differently.
You think you're a good person?
Sometimes.
Why only sometimes?
There was a point in my life when I was very angry. And that led to the death of many of my friends. And I carry that pain with me every day. But when it happened, I didn't get less angry. I got more angry. And that led to more death of people who were not my friends. I wouldn't have blamed anyone if there was a crossbow bolt in my head before I even woke up. But I'm still here, and I've realized my mistakes, and I shall attempt to atone for them every day.
I think person. That's why I felt so bad I killed you.
Perhaps, if you knew me when I was younger, you wouldn't have felt so bad.
I
But
don't.
we won't really
think-
know.
think killing bad wouldn't feel.
I never said it would feel good, but it might feel just a twinge less gut-wrenching. But I understand your plight. In the end, there's not much you can change about this. People will fight their wars, their battles. Blood will be shed. Feel free to choose whether or not you want to continue.
See, that's the thing, is I want to continue. I can't go back home. There's not a home for me to go back to. And I've realized that I've begun to slowly care about the people I am with right now. And I want to help. There's just a couple of obstacles I need to get over.
Yes, well. Of all the career paths to have, being an adventurer is the shittiest one. Just absolutely the worst.
I think it's a little less shittier than what I was doing before.
Hang on to that. Hang on to that feeling as much as you can. And who knows, maybe you'll change the game, Iron. Maybe you'll make it so killing isn't needed.
I know I'm optimistic, but I'm not that optimistic.
I was just trying to make you feel better.
I know. And I do greatly appreciate it.
Of course. I try my best. Nope. He looks towards the window as he sees a red man pass with quite a lot of potions in his hand. I think there's been a successful shopping trip with your friends.
Looks to be so.
Ding 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 ding.
Guys.
Yes.
Holding my 3 expired potions. We brought treats.
What
Yes,
have
we
you
did.
brought us today?
I think it's even funnier just having Ferk just go, what? What?
Well, I got one of these so that we don't die, and I'll put those superior healing potions on the table.
Jesus.
And Marshall got a diamond so that if you do die, you can come back. And we also
That's a bit of a sore subject.
purchased-
Did you have to bring that up in front of me?
well, no, I mean
I'm just
we
kidding.
did do that. You are alive.
Yeah.
I've done it once. I can do it again.
Practice makes perfect, as they say.
I really hope you don't get back to
And
this.
we also purchased a very powerful potion.
Deception check for me, Isaiah.
Can I help?
you do have
I
proficiency
bring so
in
much joy and
deception.
whimsy to the table.
Sure. Yeah. You can
Which
get
one am I doing?
It's a
Who's
it's
gets
Isaiah
advantage?
just
Yeah,
gets
you're
advantage.
giving advantage to Isaiah.
Okay. Advantage. I roll. Yikes!
Apparently, there was too much
Total of
joy and whimsy.
12.
Dude, I Levi.
12?
Did you wait, Bardic?
I don't have. No, I didn't have Bart. I can't use it on myself.
I'm saying Mossford.
Well, yeah, you got to roll with advantage because I was helping.
That
brought joy and
was
whimsy
with
to the
advantage.
That was with
I
it.
did.
That was with
I
advantage.
rolled a 5 and a 6.
How did you fuck up this
You
bad?
have Bardic.
Do I have
How did you fuck up
Bart?
this bad?
I don't think I
When,
have Bart.
when did
Mossfern
Mossfern can't use Bardic
can't
for? Well, yeah, Mossfern can give Isaiah
Give
Bardic,
Bardic,
but didn't
but it's too
say
late.
was
It's
giving
too
help
late.
instead.
I got a 12. I got a 12. So we purchased this potion, and
Rook
you know,
just he lets it pass. He lets it pass.
and it's very strong. Marshall, do you want to tell them about what it does?
It's a bomb.
It's
It's a
bomb.
fucking nuke. No. You can turn into a dragon for an hour with it. I think it's pretty delightful.
That is incredibly powerful.
Like a real
What-
dragon.
what-
That's what the guy said, at least.
What kind of dragon?
A big
Oh.
one. I don't know.
I don't know. Let me. Can I
Big
see
one.
the
I
potion?
don't know.
Can I see the potion, Marshall?
You'll hand it
It's-
over.
I'll
It's
grab
like
it.
it's
I'll
like
hold
this
it up.
big.
I'll like hold it up to a light and try to like put the scale on the side of the glass.
Hold on, I'll do you one better. I will hold up. Use my fucking pan flute. I'll use the fucking light cantrip on it to give him like a light source.
Hell yeah!
You know, like
Hold
do
the
like
flashlight, son.
fish measurements, Mossford.
You
gotta
begin
be
to
like, yeah, you gotta be like,
realize the
this-
reason it's so hard to tell is because the scale is the exact same color as the liquid.
What color is the
Ooh.
liquid again?
There's a gold dragon. There's
Gold
a
dragon.
gold dragon that you can turn into for an hour.
I don't know what that means.
That's a
dope
big.
That is
That's
a big.
boy.
That's a big boy. That is a big boy. Lots of HP and a fuck off fire breath.
Yum.
No layer actions, which gold dragons have some pretty nasty layer actions.
I think we're
but
saving that to kill the Lord of Valyrian.
Yeah, we would have to. Yeah, until he true polymorphs us out of it.
Facts.
fucking you drink the potion and then he polymorphs your ass into a frog and tries to keep concentration on it
For yeah,
for
exactly.
the same amount of time.
For an hour.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
I'm
That is
dispelling that.
an incredible find. How much did it cost
This
you?
is crazy. Oh, you know, I mean,
a bit.
it was a bulk order. So with all of the superior healing potions, and a little song that we did, it was about 1,500 gold pieces.
That trade
For all of
is
Yeah.
probably
did some
not
hacking.
the best at his craft.
Oh, did we get a great deal on that?
Well, I just mean this potion is probably worth its weight in gold. More so.
You could pick you could give it someone. Pick
How much do you think it'd be worth, Bert?
Turning
Let's try to
into a
see-
gold dragon?
Turn into a gold dragon.
Thing's probably worth like 50,000.
50,000 gold pieces.
Shit, we should go sell it.
We should sell this one
We should go sell
immediately.
it. Right quick.
I just wait. I
Lord
just
of
think
Valyrian, here we come.
I just think it's
No,
even funnier.
no. You're not.
Or-
You're not giving this.
It was a
Lord of
joke.
Valyrian.
It was a joke, Mark. Obviously, I'm not giving this to the Lord of Valyrian.
I don't know with you, Isaiah. I never know.
What?
I don't know. We could
I'm
We
here
can
for the
retire with
group
that.
now. I thought that we did like the whole trust fall thing. Aren't we goody?
Right.
I trust Isaiah now with my whole heart.
See, me and Moss
He bought me
are
something. He bought me something. We
We're tight
haggled together.
forever.
We went to Costco. We went to Costco together.
We went to.
we were in the trenches, man. You don't even know.
We performed together. I played my little pan flute and he sang for the guy. We got it for a steal.
I did sing a
It
song.
seems another one is coming, and he is
Oh,
brought
no.
a friend.
Who?
Who's- huh?
Calum.
Heck, Alan, we bought all of these cool potions so that you don't die.
Following behind Calum, you can see, quickly, a person with very short,
Wait.
sort of fluffy brown hair, sharp elf ears that are capped with a little gold piece of jewelry. They're not wearing much, just a simple tank top and some pants. But they have strikingly purple eyes.
Come on, who's your friend?
This is my mechanic.
Hi, I'm
my friend.
Malia.
Hi, Malia. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Name's Isaiah Stormfire, bard, author, poet. At your service.
You begin to shake her hand. She's just smiling so brightly at you and slowly turns to Calum. You have interesting friends.
Yes, I do.
And who are the rest of these people?
Oh, Levi.
Holy shit.
This one's Moss Friend. You've heard of Moss Friend.
Hello. I've heard so many stories about you.
I bet. I'm delightful.
Yes, you are.
Bethany is somewhere. Iron just got back from the bathroom.
Yes, sorry about that.
Hi, I'm Malia. And she holds out a hand. It's this person. She has very short, brown, fluffy hair, striking purple eyes, simple clothing, but she's right next to Calum.
Hey, Iron will extend a quite shaky hand.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. Iron Soul, it's very nice to meet you.
Iron Soul. I feel like I've heard that last name before.
Not good.
No, I'm not trying
I
anything.
do.
The Soul?
Yeah.
Do you remember where, or just in saying?
It's probably like. I mean, I have no idea. I could be completely wrong. I've just had to read a lot of books. The Skyward family used to be nobles in some other city. I just feel like I've heard it before. It's very regal sounding.
No, no, definitely. Well, coincidence then.
She's coming with us.
Oh,
Yes,
Alright.
I'm Calum's mechanic. And I don't trust him to not fuck up this arm, so.
I wouldn't either.
see. I understand.
Hey.
Perfect. Alright, I mean,
Don't give me that smile, Moss Friend.
I understand that you are Kim's mechanic. Can
Mm.
you... Do you have any other special abilities?
Nope, just a mechanic.
Oh.
Just a wrench and some oil?
Yeah.
And
How much does he owe you?
And your mind?
Oh, do you know about his debt?
Oh,
Callum, how
It
much
looked
do you owe this
expensive. I'm
poor
just assuming.
woman?
Do you want to tell him, or do you want me to?
2.3?
2
Around that.
point?
2.3 thousand?
2 point? As in, that is ridiculous.
At this
No,
point.
it's more than that.
It's more than that.
Damn, he's lowballing you, huh?
Goodness.
Am I lowballing you?
Shit,
I
I'd
could've
tail him
sworn.
around too.
It's like 5,000.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you see the work
For
on this?
what? Oh, for
I sure
your
do.
arm?
No.
I'm being nice about it though. I'm letting him pay it off slowly.
Yeah.
I was there when he lost it.
Oh,
Really,
slowly.
what was that like? He told me about it, but I feel like he made it sound way cooler than it really was.
it blew the fuck up. Like I don't know what else to tell you. It was
Man,
there.
I guess it was
not-
as cool as it really was.
It disintegrated. I don't know if I would call that blowing
What was it called?
the
A
fuck up.
remnant? That was what you were
Yes.
searching for?
That's what I was looking for.
I mean, if it can
I
blow up an
was-
arm. It's a pretty
Might be.
powerful stone.
Yeah, I think it's. Did you say it was attached to Haitian now?
That is correct. What do you mean attached? Is it like...
He's got like a
you got-
little thing on his stub where could blow out the laser beams, apparently.
I want to see that. Where's this Asian guy? Can we go talk to him? Because that's sick as fuck.
I'm sure we'll talk to him eventually, but he's in Aloran, I think.
Yes, I doubt it'll be anytime soon.
But
He's
we'll have to
currently
talk to him eventually.
He's currently the only thing staving off the Lord from finding any research about that we have gathered about the daemons and this device that they made. You say demons weird. Daemons? Weird accent.
Yeah, I'll fill you in tonight.
Huh? So where are we going? Oh wait, yeah, Walthurst.
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 Yes.
First,
To
Which one of you
What
knows
is
how to do the
that?
teleportation circle?
quite so Verk.
I don't.
I
I
mean,
don't.
Bargain.
technically, I have a compatriot who's going to do it.
Oh, we
I
have
don't
another
know.
friend to meet today.
Someone small from down in the rungs of adventuring guilds, but quite proficient at what they do.
What?
In the case, are we all ready?
Oh yes, I'm good to go. Here, I'll try to disperse these fairly. One for you, Mossfern. One for you, Iron. I'm gonna hand out the superior potions. I'm gonna hand one to Callum, one to Brethany, and I will hold on to. I'll look at. Oh my god, I already forgot her name. Malia. Malia. I don't assume that you'll be going like into sort of scuffles with us if we run into it. Are you going to be sort of more on the back line?
She like crosses her arms,
or-
and you can see there's visible muscle, and she goes, "How intense are your fights?"
Oh, you
'Cause,
know,
like,
we
I could
fought
take
a
down a
purple
dog.
worm once.
Sorry,
we fought
what?
A purple worm. We fought a purple worm once.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
We
Wait,
fought an entire river full of parasites once. We
That's
fought a werewolf. We fought
I'm gonna
a
stay
eldritch
back at,
god
like,
that took over a
camp.
bee,
I'm
like
gonna
a
like I'll like
rabbit.
hunker down at like a camp and just be there.
That's, I mean, that's fair. I mean, I wouldn't want you to like get hurt or anything. All right. Well, then I'll keep this one for me. Thank you. Everybody gets a superior.
When Isaiah turns around, I hand my superior potion to Malia.
I
But
don't know what you want me to do with this.
just hold on to it. You might need it.
I may need it.
You may need it.
I'm
I can
telling you
heal
right now,
myself.
if I get hit by a werewolf, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm aware.
This thing looks hefty.
Do you want me to hold on to carry it?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna.
The
okay,
fuck?
I'll carry it.
Just from like maybe get a gauge, just in my intuition
Yeah.
as like a bard or support. How many hit points maybe does Willie have?
It's fucking like 12.
Ooh,
She's a mechanic.
not another escort mission.
Maybe 14.
Oh
She's
my
on the
God.
stronger side. She's got muscle. She works with metal. She does fine
As a
tuning.
bulk ass commoner, but
Yeah, bulk ass commoner. That's what she is. The fuck? She's
The
not.
fuck?
She's not a magical artificer. She doesn't fuck with that weird magic shit and machinery.
maybe we can inspire that ability within her. as we continue.
It did not go well last time that happened. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. We created a pretty cool hero named Belligerry.
He fucking. Listen, I revived two people. We don't. One of them because
he did die, and then
Droll had to sacrifice
Droll-
his life to come
Droll had
back.
to sacrifice his life because
Yeah.
we didn't have a diamond.
I met Troll though.
UK, hold it.
I want to
What
know
it-
more about that. By the way, y'all
Yeah,
keep mentioning that.
you keep in passing mentioning, oh yes, your dead friend, we met him. We're gonna
He was a demon or something. I don't. He gave off really weird vibes.
put a pin
He
in
does
that
that.
one. We're gonna put a
does
pin
that.
right there in that one. He does not do that. Has he ever done that when we were there last one? Okay.
Then what?
Straight in the shoulder.
Pin in that one. We're gonna talk about that one tonight. When we're not trying to leave.
For sure. Fair. All right. Right. Let's get going. I guess we have a long road ahead of us.
All right. Well, let's pack up.
Another
and
week of sleeping in the desert.
You will
My back.
probably not need to sleep in the desert. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh, I forgot that we're teleporting.
Uh,
That's
Yep.
the accommodations of magical travel.
Yes, as provided by the Honorix Adventuring Guild. Not officially.
Oh, do we have to like pay for that or anything? Is there?
It's a favor.
Sweet. All right. Thank you, Berg.
You're welcome.
We owe you a favor.
Oh, if we're counting, it's a lot more than just one.
no, yeah.
Correction, y'all. I saved this man's life. I think I'm in the clear.
I owe
Yep,
this man
that's
a favor.
fair.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You did. Yeah.
Everyone just nodding in agreement.
Well,
Yes.
pack up
Yes, alright.
and get ready to leave.
Aye,
Yeah,
She's
I
already got all her shit.
I head to my room and pack my stuff.
I got minimal shit. It's all in my backpack.
Yeah, so I'm on that backpack. I ain't got shit to pack. Like, I'm ready to go.
Like a tour guide, Verk waits outside the inn, waiting for
Mhm.
everyone to be ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I have my permission slip.
Everyone got their lunch boxes.
My mom gave me $10 to go to the ski
The
rink
gift shop?
today.
The ski rink? Not the
I
ice
learned how to
rink?
rollerblade.
Not the ice rink.
No.
The ski rink in
The
which
ski
you
rink.
learn how to rollerblade.
The ski rink in which you learn how to rollerblade.
Helen is trying not to
That's the
break.
kid we're about to leave behind on this adventure, I fear. Like, turn the bus around, kind of.
We don't turn the bus around. We leave the kid at the ski rink in which you learn how to rollerblade.
Yeah, if you guys don't instill the buddy system here, you're all getting left behind.
Once I'm done packing my shit, I head out.
Alright. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
We out. You follow Verk
We out.
through the alleys and such before you get to a building, the Crown. Well, building complex, the Crown. In parentheses, entering the sort of lot that's there. You enter the package building, the one where you obtain the package in the first place. And as you do, waiting there behind the desk, of which only 4, or actually 3 of you currently in the call, remember as the person that brought you the package. And sort of just tapping against their face like, oh, hey, is everyone ready now? Yes, know where we're going? Yep, Arjunam, inside, Professor, Denvir's castle? It's less like a castle, more of a mansion. Right. Let me just re-illustrate that in my mind real quick.
Professor Damfield. Is that person's name?
Damvir, yes.
Damvir. Okay, sorry. I thought that you said that was a vampire.
It is extremely
That is
close to
Such vampire name.
yeah.
Is he?
No, he's a tiefling.
Okay.
I
believe
feel
you.
I feel like those two things aren't mutually exclusive. I feel like it could be both.
I've never
Well, if
even
he was a
seen
vampire, I would say
before.
he's a vampire. I'm expressing to you that he's in fact not a vampire, he's in fact a tiefling.
Gotcha.
If there is a vampire tiefling, I call them a vampire, because at that point I don't think the distinction's really important.
Nope. Probably not.
I think they're just gonna
Thorough
run shit.
explanation.
Is the teleportation circle ready? Yes, sir. It's in the back here. And behind some of the packages inside the storeroom, there's like a little fake wall. And as it slides open, there's a room with the teleportation circle in there. Malia, excitingly, immediately goes to stand in it, is jumping up and down with excitement. I've only heard about teleportation travel. I don't care if it makes me sick. I am so excited for this.
It'll make you like a little bubbly in the guts for like 30 seconds and then you'll be okay.
She like
But it's
tucks her
really
entire
fun.
body like in itself and sort of like bracing for impact.
He'll walk up and go next to her.
Have any of you teleported before?
I have.
And I don't believe it.
Mossfern, I believe, has. And Mossfern,
Few
yes.
times. Few times.
We've teleported.
Not Iron there.
What?
Not Iron, you haven't teleported
No,
before?
no.
Alright, well buckle up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Both the this teleportation wizard and Verk stand just outside the door. Once you get into Argendum, you will aim most likely for total posts. It's pretty easy to find a place to rent an animal to get to there. Once in total post, you'll probably need to also then again find a way to travel to there. There are plenty of camel renters or other animals if you're looking for that. There's also routinely a carriage that sets out voyage towards it, probably about every other day, or every other 2 days. But either way, I'm sure it'll all work out fine for you. Good luck.
Thanks.
And that magic circle begins to be finished. And Verk waves to you.
Thank you,
And as
Verk.
that... Oh. You're welcome. I believe all of you will do great things. We may not see each other for a while, but I believe in you. Farewell. And the magician strikes the last sigil. As that magic sucks into a vacuum and then explodes as suddenly you're at the center of this sort of arcane explosion. And around you is this very ornate room. Iron and Malia sort of almost turn over. The nausea builds up and it sort of sticks in your throat for a while.
oh.
That sort of like feeling like you're just about to throw up, but it's not there.
I hate that.
The rest of you have mostly prepared your stomachs for this, and they settle just fine. Immediately, you notice a figure who's working on a table nearby. They're wearing very wizard-like robes, like the classic patterned, silky velvet almost, just a bit too short. Probably something underneath, but you don't quite know. They have these sort of sharp, short horns that, like, sort of go in a row backwards. And they're balding on the top of their head, but you can see the long hair that sort of sticks from the back. And as soon as that explosion happens behind them, you just hear, "Who's there?
Hello, Isaiah Stormfire.
Who are you?"
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Isaiah Stormfire.
And he begins, like, this arcane sigil becomes, like, flashing in his hand.
Wait,
Bard, poet,
Yes, one.
author.
wait, we were sent by Verk.
You know Vic?
Yes.
Ow.
He was training us.
He trained us. We
We're
sparred.
sent here for the Wall of Thirst.
We're super close.
Vic's a former adventurer. Some trained
Yep.
people. I don't know you're not lying.
I also know
Because-
Clarabelle.
I don't know who this Clarabelle is.
You don't know Clarabelle.
No.
They were in the same party.
Okay.
That,
How is this supposed to make me believe you?
How well? So
This, like, energy is crackling. It's like, speak now!
Look.
Don't do whatever you're about to do.
Verk's got a
Riveting.
long scar down here.
I don't
Verbolg.
I don't not believe you, but I'm telling you why shouldn't I strike you where you stand?
We were
Because we're
teleported
friends with
here.
Mark. I thought that was going to earn us
Oh,
trust.
because why
in this
would
moment.
you?
We,
What reason do you
You're
have to
intruders
do
in my
that?
home!
We can
He-
leave.
he
Where's the
took-
door?
he teleported us here to get us close to the Wall of Thirst so we could...
You
Go
don't even
there.
need to talk. You'll just leave.
His
We
eyes,
don't
like,
even need to
twitching.
talk to you.
Missed you something.
No,
I can
I don't
see
want anything in here.
all of you.
This motherfucker's acting like
Professor,
fucking like Mad-Eyed
Are
Mooney
you,
and like
are
Harry
you
Potter,
Professor
bro.
Danvia?
Yes! That is my name.
Verk told us your name. That's why I know it.
Oh, that's a good reason. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Dude.
He sent us here with the inclination that we would not die immediately.
What a fool he was.
Just gonna shoot a little guy. Shit.
Why
A little
are
guy.
you going to the Wall of Thirst?
To fix it or whatever.
Why? What are your intentions?
To lift the curse so that way we can go and speak to the Lord of Soul.
Why do you wish to seek the Lord of Solon?
Am I going to explain the rest of my life?
If I say so, yes! You insolent cretin!
We
We
are
want to talk to
to.
the Lord of Solon because the Lord of Alurin plans to assassinate the High King, and we need to talk to him about it. So that way we can get at least one Lord on our side, and then we go to the Onyrex Lord, so that way we can talk to him, so that way they can set up the Council of the Kings. Or Lords. Someone gets very mad when I call them kings.
I have one question for you.
You've had a lot of one
Shut
question.
the fuck up! Do you know
The
The
Muffin
Muffin
Man.
Man?
a creature? Kill yourselves! Do you know a creature by the name
Okay.
of Erky Waywocket?
What?
Yes. That's oof. I'm sorry. I
Wait,
do.
I don't
that
do
the-
we?
It points
Is that the-
towards the
Yes, we do.
tiny cat.
Huh?
How? Do you know him?
That's a real long story that
Simplify it!
I can't. I can't think of it right now.
Brief description!
Bosman, you need to
he's-
tell him something. He's
wait.
going to vaporize us.
He's a bard. He tells long stories.
Shut the fuck up! I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
How?
I don't speak well under pressure. Please.
Please.
Give me a persuasion
Professor
check for this,
Devitt,
please,
I
because
feel like
this
conversation.
please sounded very guttural.
Listen,
Wait,
Devitt,
what?
this conversation would go much more smoothly without whatever energy is in your head.
Loaded
Pointed
gun.
in our direction.
Loaded gun.
Which one do I do again?
Persuasion.
This is Chekhov's gun. This lightning bolt's gonna go off whether we want it to or not.
I was about to be like, it's gonna be
This
so good. I
chain
bet a
lightning
plus
is
10.
going to
It's
go off
12.
whether we want it or not.
This chain of lightning is
Yeah,
gonna
you
go
guess
off.
it.
I got a 12. I was like so confident too, because I'm like, yeah, I've got a plus 10 in this. I can't fuck it up. 12?
12.
Well.
This sparks of electricity from his hands. He keeps his finger though on you, the short one. Ow. Speak.
Thank you. First off, thank you. Really long story. I can't remember the exact way I met him. I know he's a teacher, and I thought he was the craziest old man I met. And I met you, and I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I'm just imagining the crazy off between Erky Waywalk.
I don't know who wins. bro.
No, because it's so bad because I don't remember
No
how
one
Monster
wins.
met him. I just remember the
No one
podcast
wins.
and he was there to help us.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Oh man, we just met Jim Carrey, you guys.
And he like takes a step forward,
Shit.
and he like switches hands, pointing at you. So you know Erky Waywalker.
Yeah, he lives in a tower. He's super nice. How do you know him?
We were classmates once. We attended the same University of Magic.
So because we know one of your classmates that's supposed to earn our trust now?
Yeah.
Isaiah, hey, man!
I stayed at his house. He was really nice.
You stayed at his house?
Yeah, multiple
Is
times.
my house better? Just from this one room.
I'm gonna
Is it
take a look
Kill him.
around.
Kill him.
It's nice. It's kind of deeply disorganized. Like, it's fucked.
It's a color palette.
If it was cleaned up,
It's fun.
it'd probably be pretty snazzy.
Well,
What's the color palette in this room looking like?
It's like deep blacks, silvers, whites, and like blue.
Ooh.
you said it was really disorganized.
Yeah.
How so? Like, is it just like shit's everywhere? Like, how the castle disorganized?
Yeah, that was
or, like...
that was like a hilarious like tuck
How
behind the ear.
No, I'm sorry,
is
my hair was
he-
just
How
is he
so?
disorganized?
It's papers everywhere. There's like books flung open. Just random ingredients and arcane components. Just
I have a stupid fucking thing to ask. This is how this little rat thinks. So give me a second.
yeah.
Oh no. Any words that go, this is how Mossford thinks,
So
horrifying.
Loose, shiny
no,
object.
because should I ask that out loud?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, does it look like it has mice there?
There's probably definitely some rodents living in his.
Oh yeah, it's 100% better. 100%.
I look at Mossford.
That's his thought process.
He
If there's
strains
mice,
his
that's like
posture just as
reactor
much as he can for a
You got
decrepit
food.
old man. Very well.
It's homey. I like it.
I love that the humanoid cat Mossfern does just go
cat
feral and
things.
eat
Mice.
mice.
He did that for like 10
no.
years of his life. Of
Just
course he's
so
gonna do
live.
that.
Look, all I'm saying is that it isn't just mice, it's birds. Mossfriend loves eating birds.
Which is so
Yeah,
funny
I tried to
because
get one. I tried to get one last time. I was with the other party. It did not go well.
Butterflies. Fey butterflies
Yep.
in particular.
I passed the fuck out after that
mice.
one.
You
What
all
other
are spouting nonsense right now.
We are spouting nonsense.
I'm an adventurer. I go
we,
and do things. I'm not.
He like slowly turns to you, Isaiah, and tilts his head.
We tend to do that.
And
You
who
asked us to
are
answer,
you?
and we answered.
As I've said, as
Oh,
a
I
didn't hear you!
poet, author,
I keep
and bard at your service.
Poet.
I
Is
keep-
that your name? Poet?
Isaiah Stormfire.
Isaiah Stormer!
You say a lot of words that don't make any sense.
I agree,
Can
he
we not-
does.
Oh.
Say a lot of words that doesn't make any sense.
No,
no, he does.
Me?
He does.
you say a lot
Isaiah-
of words.
Yes!
that don't-
How?
Professor Denver. We will
Isaiah-
be leaving now.
What is your
Isaiah-
name?
Oh,
I've
dude,
been
Lord.
told.
That is a sensible name. Unlike
What?
this person. And he points to Isaiah.
Can we leave?
Hold on! I must track who has gone into my house. Was that okay with you? Isaiah Stormer!
I like this
Honestly,
guy,
I'm
guys.
glad-
Harry!
honestly-
Did you put your name in the cover of the
fire.
Honestly, I'm glad that you remembered.
Y'all I like
You-
this guy. Keep him.
Points to you, Austin.
Caleb. That's
Just
it. Just Caleb.
Weird. You! Points to you, Holland.
I'm Mossfern. I'm at Mossfern Fox Club.
Ah, see, 2 names. Normal.
Mm-hmm.
You! Points to
I have
Rethny.
2
Rethny
names.
gives their
What is
name.
wrong with my name?
Does Rethny have a last name?
I don't remember.
I
don't
can't
think
remember.
Rethny has a. I don't
But
think
he
Rethny has a
finds
last name.
Rethny pretty, so like Rethny the
Oh.
name pretty. This old man is not creeping on you guys. Don't worry. Puts another
Thank God.
another finger to his lip. Get out of my house. And he scuffles all
Thank
the way over
God.
towards his workstation.
I leave. Start walking.
You guys
Yes,
watch
we
these terrifying. Like, I need you to realize the fucking visage of this is horrifying. From nothing, slowly fading in, is this like eyeball, this realistic eyeball, and it begins following you guys. Like first when you're moving towards the hall, it like just rotates to look at you, and then as you move away, it begins to like slowly follow from behind.
I lean into Isaiah. I think that's like a optical illusion thing, or do you think it's actually just following up?
I would
You
not
know.
be surprised if that was like connected to his psyche or somewhere. He seems a little bit all over the place.
Let's save the.
Want to see if
Let's
I can
save the
cast
common-
Phantasmal Killer through it?
No. No.
All right.
I enjoy your ideas, though. They are quite funny.
Let's get out of here before you fucking lightning bolts us on the way out.
I start like
Start running! It's just fucking like starts speeding down the hall at max
Oh my
speed.
God.
Fucking the boy who lived, come to die.
You die.
God, that's an
God,
old
I'm so
bit.
glad you guys are
That
out
is-
of here. My voice. You guys
That is an
exit this mansion,
bit.
and lo and behold, you are in Argendum, a quaint little town in the green part of Solent. How nice it is to see trees and grass and a river just close by. I will post, dear Argendum, in Concordis, well built.
DM,
Yes.
have I ever fucking seen? Well, I guess I have, because we were up in the mountains. I was like,
Yeah,
have
so
I
you've
ever
seen
seen
green.
like a forest before?
You
Does
I
it
don't
walk
think there's
through, like,
polar.
When you walked through the
plains?
mountains, there was like obviously the mountain-like forest that was there, but you've never seen a forest that is this thick, which is funny because, I mean, It's not even that thick of a forest compared to other like continents may have. But this is like considerably green. This is like like you look into this forest and slowly it just fades to black as there's just more forest beyond it.
What's wrong with like everything here? Who turned the light off?
What light?
You turned the light off.
Look, it's okay.
It's like
Run it back.
colder and the air feels dense.
That's okay. So we're not in the desert anymore. Like probably the climate.
What is this? I like get down on the ground. There's liquid on these blades
That is-
of grass.
Okay, that's a
That's
a
called.
dew.
That's due. That's due.
That's due. I'll tell you.
That's due, baby.
That's due, baby.
It's just water on the grass.
So. Oh God, have you experienced rain yet?
What's rain? I mean, yeah,
You're
yes,
gonna
I've
find it
experienced.
delightful.
I like know what rain is, but no, I've never experienced rain.
Okay, so
Positively delightful.
It's
So,
waterfalls
when-
from the sky and little raindrops
I don't
from
know if it'd be
clouds.
good for me.
I just
That's
like. I
horrible.
would just like
That's
to
I
point
have
out.
a bad hair day.
I would just like to point out that wizard completely
Girl.
ignored me, which was so funny.
I
think that's my special ability. I think I just kind of blend in with you guys, and I think people will forget to talk to me.
I think that it was
This is
probably a good idea that
not to talk to him. I
his
feel like it's
interrogation was troubling.
We did just kind
I
of
don't
barge in
know.
on his home.
We did.
I thought it was kind of funny.
I really thought
We should
Verk-
take
He is like the idea of a wizard. Like when you think of an old wizard man, that's what I think of.
I've
Talks
given
exactly
Talon a
like
character.
it.
I've given Talon a
That's
character
pretty
that he could just
crazy.
do social commentary on his own campaign.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna love it.
Well,
This is the Talon's like director inputs.
Yeah,
why
welcome
do
to
we
my
have
notes.
to head? So we have to head
Breakfast food.
west from here. Oh, we have to go back out into the desert.
We do.
No.
How late is it, Talon? It's probably not
It's
been
like
that much
a
passage of time.
It's a little past midday.
Okay. So
Do we want to get
have,
like half a day's travel in, or do we want to stay in Arlington?
but we have to do a few things here first.
Oh, what do we have to do?
We have to talk to one of the camel renters people.
So
Oh, yeah, talk to one of the camels.
The camels.
I'm sure
I can do
Actually,
that. I can
yeah.
do that.
Monster
I've
can
talked
do
to
it,
animals.
and Bethany can actually talk to animals to be
Yeah, I
fair.
can.
Squatch. I
Um,
miss you so desperately, Squatch.
or I'm gonna pass by that. Or we see when that carriage arrives here, and we can take the carriage there.
Is there a carriage that takes to the Wall of Thirst?
It's
I think he said that there was a carriage that takes you from Turtle Post to the Wall of Thirst.
Okay. Well, then maybe how could we get to Torpor Post by nightfall? How close is it? Let me look. Um, I think it would be cutting it pretty close, probably.
Hold up, where are we at right now?
Argent.
Ah, thank you.
Argent Dam.
It's the bigger town that has that wheat field next to it.
Yeah.
You know what? This is probably where all of Solon's food comes from.
probably.
Oh, we should hit a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
I'm
We
down
have
for
to
that,
try it.
Local
honestly.
cuisine
I do
before
kind
we
of like
go.
want to explore the city a little bit.
I do as well.
I've never seen a place this green, to be fair.
Neither have I.
Well, we
So
can do some
weird.
exploring while we try to find this camel shop. Or, yeah,
Aaron, you've been kind of quiet. What do you think? What do you want to do?
I would like to explore.
Oh god, it's been forever since I've done with a camel dealership. Well,
I could go to the
Like a
camel
car
dealership.
Oh my
I
god, I
have-
hope my credit score's good enough.
I have enough gold. I could
How
probably
old
get
is everybody?
some for all.
Everyone at least 21? 25, actually, sorry. We want at least 25.
Iron is not.
I don't
Ah,
remember
yeah.
how old
Some of
Monster
you,
is.
some of
Actually.
you can't rank camels then.
Isaiah's 27, so
Whew,
What the fuck
just
is the
barely.
map?
Some general build or core order.
I know, I lost it. I had it up. Went away when I clicked out of Discord. Ah,
So I assume we came out of that big fuck ass building.
Yeah, the one that's near the bottom.
Okay.
The big ass mansion.
Well, let's at least go check out the river. I'm not gonna look at that.
I want to shove Isaiah in. I think it'd be funny. I want to see what happens.
why would you shove me into the
What?
river?
That's
Yeah.
just the way Mossfriend thinks.
Don't do that.
There's
Especially don't tell me beforehand.
you have a map in front of you. If you'd like to point to somewhere and be like, I want to check there, let me know.
I wanna. Iron, I think Iron's gonna go to this, like. It looks like there's a statue in the middle of it.
All right. Iron is
I'm gonna go
interested
see
in the
what's going
town
on over
square.
As soon as I leave the doors, I kind of just take 10 steps away towards the forest, and then I'm just gonna start wandering out towards the trees.
What the fuck?
They call it to
I
him.
I've just never seen these. I'm just gonna go check this out. I just haven't,
Dude,
if I have to describe a forest, I want to know what it is.
He's gonna set up like a forest fire.
Isaiah is going to pull a Ben 10 when like the first fucking episode when he turns into heat blast.
Stop.
All right. You
I
go
got
into
some
the
fireballs.
forest. You wanna find like a little bit of a clearing to like really study the way a forest works.
For sure.
All right. Who else is going to
way
the
a
town
forest
square with
works.
Iron?
Iron can go by himself.
All right. What's the other two of you doing?
Mossfriend, you want to go to the river?
I want to go to the river,
We
but
can go to-
Monster's gonna pull out a little piece of paper, and he's gonna write, "If you talk to Erky, say Mossfriend said hi," and he's gonna like kind of cram it under the door with both hands, and hope that old man finds it eventually in his deluded wanderings around his
He's
house.
fucking just like scrambling around, like scuffing in his little slippers, like past the hallway, and he's like, "Ah! Who put that there?"
There's like a little deer at the bottom.
And like you fucking just hear the sound of Oh god damn it! Why do I not fucking? What the fuck? What the freak?
What the freak?
I'm gonna like lose my shit. What do you mean I don't have?
The fuck?
Just, you just,
Talon's being into character.
just like starts rustling papers like. Talk to. Okay. What agent of death has sent this to me?
Oh my god!
Starts casting a spell. Okay! Who have you sent to kill me?
Mossfriend, we should
Bro,
leave.
get him on some meds.
No. This is like a scene outside of this scene. This is the director's cut. You guys have left
This
for
is
the
the
river.
Director's cut.
No one
Give him
hears
100
this.
milligrams of sertraline.
Get this man
What
on some
agent-
SSRIs.
What agent of death have you sent to kill me?
And Eric's just like, no one. That's it.
Let's say it has Bossford's name on it. So if it slips into conversation, those crazy old men have somebody to talk about. And he's gonna turn around after like shoving it out the door. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
Guys, travel towards the river.
I can see his stinky little paws, like stuffing it under the fucking.
The way like a
door.
cat like starts swiping at it,
Yeah.
fucking like he's trying to get it further in the hallway, and it just like taps it and like sort of spins a little bit, and it's like just an inch further.
Like, you know, when they like have their hand at the door, it kind of does that for a second.
They're
Like,
like-
There's no space underneath the door, but Mossfern somehow gets his paw underneath anyways. There's a small hole in the bottom of the door now. Where it's like
God.
slightly,
They've
it's like
infiltrated my
a
home!
hole.
Destroyed my door.
Destroy my door. Arky, you are going to pay for that.
Isaiah, you find a nice
Yes.
stump in the woods. So it's a stump after a tree has fallen over, and you can see the log right next to it slowly falling to nature's grasp as more vines and moss begin to cover it. I guess there's a part of that you never really understood about the natural order of life. It grows things just for it to be knocked down, taken over again. And you sit on this stump as the leaves rustle, the branches wobble.
You just sit there. I honestly, I think of words that I would use to describe this if I were
Hmm.
to try to write about it. But after I've feel like I've completed what I need as an author, I kind of really just take it in for a second, and then just before I leave, I kind of just whisper to myself, "I get it, Owen. I get it. This is a good place." And then I'll head back to town.
There's a word that pops into your mind to describe the color. Verdant. Sounds very close to Vera. I wonder why that is.
Mhm.
And so, give me a moment. Shit, I don't remember. Give me a second. I could have sworn we put it in there.
Isaiah's gonna fight a bear in the woods, guaranteed.
I'm not gonna fight a bear.
He's gonna fight a cougar in the woods.
I'd 1v1 a cougar or a bear.
Coyote.
You're gonna fight
Take on
one coyote.
12 coyotes.
One coyote.
One coyote.
He's gonna fuck a bear in the woods.
What? The fuck are you
What
guys
are
talking about?
talking about?
I did that in Baldur's Gate.
You fucked a cougar?
No, I fucked a bear.
Oh, well,
If you
yeah.
want to do that, just go to a bar. Sell. I'm glad one of y'all found that funny.
Jesus Christ.
The dead silence from everybody else.
No,
I was
I understand.
I'm straight up trying to find.
straight up.
I think you should just give me a random number.
Quit that.
Quit that.
I certainly did give you a random number.
Oh.
And then I think we also said that you had a couple of those, pellets. Because you, used
Yeah.
it.
I think it was just one.
Yeah.
Like to have on hand.
Let's just say you have 9 pinches.
9?
Yeah.
I think it should be 12.
Alright, man. Yeah, sure, you can have 12.
Excellent, excellent.
Sure,
But
man.
Talon takes
Sure, man.
something away from you. At random. You don't know what it is.
Soul.
This is me
Mustard
arguing over.
loses his tail at the end of this session.
This is a well. To be fair, at least
And
Talon.
then you get
because-
renamed like in the Warrior Cat books.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Talon
Call
will
you
never
short
take away
stub.
what is truly important to you, because off screen Talon let me have half of my 1,000 ball bearings bag with 1,000 ball bearings. At least it let me
Why the
keep
fuck do you want
500.
that?
Why the fuck do
It
you
was-
want that?
I told Talon, I was like, I kill myself if I lose all of my ball bearings.
I was like, shit, man, I don't want to be the cause of that.
I don't want you to kill
I don't want you
yourself.
to kill yourself. Mossford,
I don't
no, you
want
have so much to live
kill
for.
yourself.
Iron,
Mustard.
you head
Oh.
you head towards the town square, and it's bustling. There are so many people actively walking around. They're going to different stalls. They seem to be enjoying life. There's quite a lot of people that are holding food that they can just simply walk around and eat. It feels festival-like, but there's not really a festival going on. You've been in this area of Solon before, but you never went to Argendum. You sort of took the quickest path you could find to the north. And that involved skirting Argendum almost altogether. And so there's a twinge of I don't know, maybe guiltiness, but not really guiltiness, more of just FOMO.
Mm.
There's almost a warm kindness here that it feels like you missed out on.
Iron is definitely, as he's walking around, he's analyzing and watching the faces and listening to the conversations that are happening and just soaking in the high up positive energy.
People are laughing. There's this couple that's laughing as they talk about their very young son who really badly wanted a toy from one of the toy makers, but obviously had already had so many. And how sweet it was of the toy maker to give them that toy for free, despite, um, despite how much it costs or exactly the ramifications that come from just giving that away. There's two people talking about how much they miss school and how they're so excited for it to come back in the springtime, despite their laments about one certain teacher, specifically a teacher who seems a little disorganized and seems a little wacky, and goes flying off the handle really easily and spouting nonsense. But hey, he teaches magic. There's this person that seems to talk to their friend, and the friend seems to be engaged in the conversation, but is in and out until eventually you notice that the person sees someone else cross the town square, waves, and starts rushing over, and this other person is left behind. They sort of stare, hang their head, and walk the other way. There's these two teenagers who are trying to play a prank on one of the town vendors. They're trying to balance as many things as they can on their tail as they sit down without the vendor noticing. And they get like 7 things on there of varying degrees in height. And then it topples over. They laugh. The vendor, gets sort of upset, but is also laughing with them. And then you reach the statue that is in the middle of this town square.
Iron, to look at the statue and see who or what it is.
The statue has a very strong, defined face. The person it's depicting has long, dreaded hair that sort of curls up in this messy bun, but still the rest of the hair hangs down, and other braids are fitted with these sort of gold cuffs. They have a strong goatee, but no mustache. Their nose is very straight and falls very low against the face. Their lips are pursed in sort of a meaningful but kind way. Their eyes look strong, defined, and they seem to be looking not just in a certain direction, but almost gives you a feeling that it's looking towards the future. They wear a necklace, and they wear simple clothing. And as they stand there, they stand with this beautiful glaive. And this is all done in beautiful marble. At the
Iron definitely. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Yep.
At the base is a nameplate. Net, you can say what you're gonna say.
No, Iron just is definitely there, just kind of in awe,
Hmm.
seeing such a display for a person. Like he can almost feel the respect people have for this person to put a statue in his with certain word gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
So he just stands there. He really takes it all. Because I mean, I don't know if there's a statue in Lowland.
No, you really are not used to something like this being devoted to someone who's not a god. And this is certainly not a god you recognize. You are a follower of Zyshil. You are sort of aware of the other ones, but there's none that's described as this. This seems, unequivocally, like a mortal being.
I remove them at the nameplate.
The nameplate. Simple and short. High King Elton. The current High King of all of Concordis.
Would Iron recognize his name?
I think, weirdly, you almost wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You're not aware of powers that have control over others that aren't religious. It's very hard for you to just clock that there are lords and there are people in control of entire continents. To you, your Lord of Lowland was pretty much this almost divine figure in conception for a while until that was broken. Now, you are aware that there is a High King because it's been said to you multiple times. And you can clock that this must be the High King.
Iron honestly reads the name like it's any other person's name.
Yeah.
Then he goes back, after looking at the statue, goes back and just says, people watching.
Mossfern and Caleb.
Having fun, beach episode.
What destruction are you going to cause in the wake of these two very gentle moments?
Get up to that little bridge.
Which bridge? There are two.
The north one.
I gotta pull the map up.
Alright.
Alright, which one?
The top one. Alright.
The top one? Mm-hmm.
Monster, what chaos are you gonna cause?
Shit, I didn't even fucking do nothing yet.
Yet. Yes.
Nah, you caught me. I was plotting. I was already plotting a little bit, so.
Alright. But let me in on it. What are you plotting?
He's gonna hold up this little fucking bag, and he's gonna kind of like bounce it in his hand for a second. I got some dust. I got some dust in here.
You have some dust.
Let me show you what it does. And he's gonna kind of, but he's like pinch it open. Talon, how does this work?
You put a pinch in, and for every pinch you use, a certain amount gets dried up.
It says a cube of water 15 feet on.
Yeah, a 15-foot cube of water.
Turns into a little pellet that's like yay big. And it's a river, so it's like running water, so I'm not like too concerned that it's just gonna be like dried up under there.
No, this river certainly won't just dry up, but it'll
take a second.
It'll take a second.
Actually, before he does that, I'm gonna look in there. Is there anything like interesting
in the riverbed?
In the water.
In the water.
But interesting.
This thing's got sand and silt in it. You're not seeing shit.
I mean, when I say interesting, I mean like, is there like
you
a
got
shiny
like
rock down there?
You got like cat eyes.
Shiny rock down
Is there a shiny little rock down there?
You got like cat eyes. To be fair,
planned on it, but now that you say it,
oh my god,
I feel like an obligation to put one there.
Shiny little rock, maybe like I don't know.
Let's do a little gambling. Do you want to try to see if there's one down there? Here's what I'll say. You pull on the handle for this gamble. Here's what you may get. Cool, pretty rock. Maybe some other thing. Or you cause this river to rush with flowing water, and as a wave pushes down this river, you might flood a little bit of the fields of farms.
Shit, it's the desert. They might need it.
No, not for speaking facts.
Listen.
Oh, I thought that one.
Rethny taught Mossford how to read, and he's like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm about to give Concordis some world building that you didn't intend. He's like, I know what
No,
fucking
that's straight up.
Mesopotamia is. I know it's good as fuck down there. I'm about to help out.
I know what Mesopotamia is.
I don't know what Mesopotamia. So, Mossford, before anything happens, what exactly is that little pinch of dust to do? Is it just dust? Or are you just gonna? No,
Yeah.
it has little sparkling bits in it. There's no
Yeah.
way that is just dust. Mossford.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. And Talon,
Yeah.
If there's something you want at the bottom, I can just swim.
I'm gonna throw some dust in there. I don't see
Alright.
anything interesting. So if there
How
is
much? How much?
How much?
Dust?
Yeah. How many pinches of dust?
a pinch,
Okay, just a pinch.
a pinch.
You sprinkle. You take your little pinch of dust and go. And you chuck it out. I'm gonna roll 3d20s.
Is there anything grabbable at the shoreline after? Is what I'm after.
Wow.
Hey.
All above or equal to 10.
Hey.
That's like a ting ting ting, on the bingo machine. Bingo? No.
Hell yeah,
Slot
Bingo.
Slot machine.
slot
what it's called.
machine. Dude, nobody ever
I-
show Moss for gambling. Y'all will never see him again. He will be $5 billion in debt.
This solid like center of water. Just as this dust begins to float on top, you just watch it like sink. Just this perfect square of water slowly sink. And then you realize it's not sinking, it's like being slowly absorbed as it creates these perfect 4 walls. And as it slowly gets down to the bottom of the river, yeah, you see some shit that's like stuck in the sort of like bottom of the riverbed.
Anything easy to grab. Think like claw machine tactics up here.
Claw machine.
Are we saying my arm as the claw machine?
No, but I can run fast.
You're gonna jump down into this 15-foot cube of dryness and then
as
sprint.
it's going. He's
It's
like, I'm on a
slowly begins
timer.
to fill. Holy shit. Okay.
I don't think I can run on water yet.
Yeah, there's probably like 3 things you can grab. You just want to swoop them?
Yeah.
You swoop them. And now
Okay.
water
And
is rushing towards you as this river begins
And then
to
I
fill.
book it. I book it back to the shoreline. I have my trinkets and my little pellet that I now have.
I think either way, Mossford is getting soaked. I just want to know how soaked. So we're gonna do another little rule.
It's a flowing river of water. It should just
Even if he gets like dripping wet, like I would just imagine like, because think about all those times that he's like shared like a room with Rethny. I imagine her like in the tub and he's like on the side and she just gets like halfway. Man, I want to hold something, and she just reaches up and grabs him while like half asleep into the tub. Like he'll be fine. He'll live.
There's been probably a couple times where Rethny swings an arm and Mossford gets swung into the fucking bathtub and does that thing where when cats get put in the water, they freak the fuck out and are scratching at the walls to get out, but they can't because they're slipping. Yeah.
Well, and then Mossford sees Rethny as a grabbable object, and there's definitely fucking like claw marks for the
Yeah.
cat trying
Absolutely.
to escape. Mossford, no, your claw is stuck. Your claw is stuck. As Mossford sort of pull the claw out.
Mossford,
It's like
you get pretty soaked. It's in your boots. It's in your pockets.
I'll be in the desert tomorrow. You'll be fine.
You
No,
look
we
like
have
a
to get this
goddamn like alien. Like when like a cat is wet. Goddamn. You are like
he's back at shore.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Keep
No,
going.
you're good. I was about to say, once you're back at shore, you're just like this, like sopping wet, like God ShamWow. You're like a fucking ShamWow.
ShamWow.
Yeah, Mossfern, upon reaching shore again, he's gonna do that thing like he like full body shakes off like a fucking dog. pops his boot off. Like a bunch of shit comes out with it too. Like that's where he's
fish.
storing all this stuff. Well, no. Also, I mean, like stuff that he like has on him. Like one of his daggers falls out. Something else probably. Like his trinkets, and he like dumps the water out of both boots before putting them back on.
I grab like some of my clothing out of my fucking like spare clothing. I just start fucking like drying you
Toweling him
off.
down. He holds his little trinkets he got. Talon, what did he get?
All right. You got. I'll take a look. I'll take a little look. Yeah, damn. We're gonna do this. This. Swamp.
Also, I need you to know my expectations are not high. I'm expecting like, yeah, there's a rock that kind of sort of looks like quartz if you look at it in the right light. Someone lost a wedding ring. That's a pretty good find. Or like some third
Dude,
mysterious
if
object.
someone lost a wedding ring, we should sell that.
Pawn it off. My pockets will be lined.
Oh yeah, I'm not giving like great things. I'm just taking a little look.
I know. I'm just reiterating, just to make sure.
Okay. You find a rock. And it was very shiny when wet. It was like the light was hitting it just right. It's sort of this beautiful, like speckled, dark red spots against like this almost like purplish background. But as it begins to dry, it looks boring as hell. Like it looks like musty, dusty, rusty type of rock, and it's like it's not a comfortable shape. But when it was wet,
I'm familiar.
You do find what looked like a shiny piece of metal. And it is metal, but it's the broken edge of a blade. And it's dull as hell. Like you picked it up and swiped it without getting cut. It's just run down to the edge. Like it's essentially a rounded bar of metal at this point. And then finally, because I did roll a 19 as one of those rolls, you found.
I find a fucking remnant in that shit.
No.
Two. I'm gonna have two remnants.
Count them.
Tommy's collecting all the Infinity Stones.
Dude,
we could not give Mossford the fucking Infinity Stones.
No, bad things.
Hell no.
Okay, let's
He
get
died.
it straight here. We give it to no one else in this party either.
No, they give them to me.
No, but Mossford would die like
turn the
exponentially
world
fast.
into a
Hell,
book.
hell no.
Yes.
I turned the
And then I
world
write-
into a book. Is that what you said?
I write reality.
That is a horrible, horrible idea.
Have you read my
Dude,
book?
like Isaiah
I
and
have.
Twiggy would have like made the best fucking picture book ever known to man.
Twiggy and Isaiah making the best picture book and the band is
Yeah.
the funniest idea I think for this campaign.
Talent with Isaiah's writing. Like,
I think we still have somewhere in this server Twiggy's fan
Yeah.
fiction that she wrote.
fan fiction art.
I do remember.
It's no, I think Twiggy wrote fan fiction. I think Blair
That's
wrote
insane.
fan fiction and drew it. Or it was Sass
It was definitely
and
drawn.
It
It was definitely drawn because I remember it.
I remember the big boobs.
I remember the way she drew
Big
Rob was
boobs.
diabolical.
Big boobs.
Bit boobs. Child. No, by the end of this monster, she's gonna have like a spread of the fucking stones.
It is it's definitely a ring, and it has all these markings on it that you can't really tell what they are.
I guess I don't know.
Holy shit, dude.
What'd you say?
But apparently
I can cast that.
apparently fanfiction has been written twice in this entire server, and it was the email that Talon had gotten
From
a long
Oh.
Oh my
time
god.
ago.
From Olga,
Not
From
the
Olga.
my
email.
Russian lover.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about the Roxanne Wolf one that you got.
Oh.
That Talon got is not. Talon didn't buy it.
Someone on behalf, for my benefit, bought me that because they were so
Yeah,
generous.
benefit is a crazy word to throw around in that context.
I'm not afraid of it. Roxanne Wolf, Roxanne Wolf,
Huh?
though I am afraid of it. Actually, I'm gonna shut my ass up. I'm not gonna recite what's in there because
I
it's
fear.
crazy.
I fear it actually.
I fear it gratefully, greatly fear it. So yeah, you find a ring, you find a rock, you find a rounded piece of blade.
Delightful. He's gonna take that ring, hold it up, put that shit on. And he's gonna hold the other two up. I can't. What is her name again?
You really learn nothing from Lord of the Rings.
Is she there?
Who? Oh, Malia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna grab her little hand and then put the sword in there, and then give the rock to Callum.
I'll leave it up.
Interesting.
Little
I-
treats.
I might be able to do something with this. Okay.
A token of my friendship.
Thank you. Especially you're gonna like milady after that.
No.
A token of my friendship. Milady.
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 Mossfern is the sweetest in the party, to be fair.
It ain't that hard to have that title either, if we're being honest here.
I say it's a treat. What are you talking about?
You're in the woods. With that.
Wouldn't say the kindest.
With that, is everyone returning to essentially kind of the same area?
In front
I'm
of the
gonna head
old
back.
crazy man's house.
I don't think we're gonna gather.
Where is our
in front
meeting
of the
point?
old bit.
Yeah,
that's
where's
our
the meeting point?
Our meeting point is in front of the crazy old man's house. That's where we split up.
Let's meet. How about in that courtyard?
Yeah, we can meet up in town square. Yeah, sure. Hey, Isaiah, so we're going to the town
Bring,
square.
bring.
Bring.
Sure.
Hey. So, with these new phones that Talon gave us.
Right,
Yeah.
obviously.
We should get phones, dude. We need phones. I should have bought
need-
them with gold.
Well, knowing Talon will eventually make phones, but they're like cunty flip phones because Talon misses those.
So true.
I'm gonna buy us all Blackberries.
That's why you buy us Blackberries. I don't think
Have to get
Talon-
Monster Energy.
You can
This
play
show
Snake on
broke
it.
so fast.
you can play Snake. Dude, okay. Out of the party who's playing Snake? It's yeah, that tracks.
Absolutely.
We need to keep you distracted like an iPad kid.
Oh my god.
Here, Isaiah, play Snake.
Yeah, come
Play
here.
So where are we meeting up?
The town square. Yeah, the
courtyard.
town square. The
Where
courtyard.
Iron is already.
Because Iron was prepared.
Almost.
I was just smart like that.
We pull up at
totally-
the after party.
Pull up to the after party.
Yeah, as you guys get there, what would you like to do?
All right. So
You
we'll
not.
need camels. What?
I
Oh.
have a distinct feeling about what you are about to do. And that
Keep
water,
your bitch mouth shut.
that water stays in your bag.
We need
You were not releasing
Camels?
30
Shut the fuck up.
feet of
We need
cubed
cam-
water.
camels. Does anyone know how to get a fine? What are you doing, Mossfern?
Mushrooms doing nothing.
I'm doing nothing. I found this little ring in the river earlier. Y'all missed it. Y'all should have been there. I would have gotten y'all
Mhm.
something.
Did it have any cool properties? Did you check it all?
I don't know how.
I mean, I can. Would you like me to do that?
I mean,
I can do that
sure,
later once we
I mean,
rest.
hey.
Mushroom, give me the water pellets.
shut your whore mouth. And he's gonna hold his hand up for Isaiah to take it.
Damn.
he's like leaning in, trying to whisper so no one else knows that you have.
We need.
Mossman is not being stealthy with the shut your whore mouth either.
I'll pay whatever amount of gold we need to the camels.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
is there anything anyone else needs before we head off to the Wall of Thirst?
We've got water covered for a while.
Oh,
What?
yeah. I got a handful of those pellets. And I got 2. Not a handful, 2. Count them.
That's 30. That is a 30 feet of water.
I don't know why I keep saying 2.
It's not
'cause I
30
don't know where
feet.
that came from.
It's not 30. I thought it was 15.
15
It's
by 15 by 15. It is a 15-foot cube.
It's a very big. It's a lot of water.
My God.
That's a couple 100 gallons of water.
So 15 by 15, already not 30. That's way more.
Well, I thought it. Okay. To be fair.
I also thought it was
I
two
thought it-
15-foot.
I thought it was 2
Squared
15 cubes.
Yeah.
15-foot cubes. Okay. So, even worse. Hell no. But we've got
Nothing's
we've
gonna
got-
happen.
We've got water covered.
Perfect. What about food? Do you have food?
I have some rations, but nothing that's going
I
to
brought
get
food.
us.
I'm saying what?
I brought food.
Just for you?
Yeah, I thought everyone was bringing their own food.
Oh, okay. No, I mean that's good. I'm glad that you thought about that.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Okay. Well, we're in a town square, and there's markets.
I'm sure that we
everywhere.
I'm sure we can go get some rations. Here, shall we delegate these tasks?
Sure.
Who wants to go get rations?
I'll go with you.
Well,
Did I volunteer?
I would volunteer.
Iron raised his hand and immediately shot it down because he realizes he has no money.
Iron and Mossburn are going to go get rations.
I have no money.
Here
I
is
have
50 gold pieces.
Okay.
You better take that.
And Iron takes it very quickly.
Okay.
There's 50 gold. Go get rations. How long does it take to get to the Wall of Thirst from here? A couple of days? 3, 4, 5?
To get to.
Let me look at the map. I know sort of because we've been around. I've been to Rabbit Glade and stuff.
Yeah. To get to where? What are you looking for?
To the Wall of Thirst.
But we need
Wall
to
of
get the
Thirst
total
from
first
Fort
first.
Terrorstead. On.
We need to get to Total Post first. So
Yeah,
But it's
assuming,
going to be cheaper to buy stuff in the bigger town.
yeah.
Most of the time, yes.
Turtle Post to Wall of Thirst will probably be a 2-day-ish, 1 day-ish if you're taking that cart. Probably 2 a day-ish by camel.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we
Then
want to
from
wait? Then
here
do we
to
want to
Total
just
Post
do
is
we
how
want to just fucking walk our ass to Turtle Post and then
it's
get
not
on
it's not a horrible
the
idea.
carriage so that we don't have to
Verk-
fight them at all?
Verk said there was a place to rent creatures to get you to Turtle Post. If you wanted to speed that
Sweet.
adventure.
Where did he say that? Where it would be?
No.
Sweet. I'm gonna look for that. I will go for that one instead. While they do rations, I'll go get the camel.
Alright.
Or whatever the fuck.
Well, you start looking around. I'm gonna turn around and ask a person if they know where, if they can rent camels.
So true. Cam.
Oh yeah, you point at someone and go, you.
Just turn around and the first person I see, I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
So we're looking to get to Turtle Post. Do you know where I could rent a camel?
It's just when you leave the town square, it's just I guess if you're leaving town square, it's just your left. It's just like that building with a fence, like a fence.
Sweet,
I
thank
wonder
you.
where I can find camels.
Hey, Isaiah.
What? Oh, okay. Off we
I
go.
just-
All right.
I just asked.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Mossfern and Iron, you go to get rations. I mean, is there any specific kind of food that you're looking to grab?
No.
More.
All right.
Yup.
You guys are in charge of the rations. What food can you think of that you want to buy?
God
Meat.
damn it.
Meat?
Beef jerky.
Fresh
Okay,
meat?
that was
I was
a
gonna
big
say
bite
fresh
earlier.
meat or dried meat?
Dried meat, it
Dried
lasts
meat.
longer.
Dried meat. All right.
For
Dried meat, Shaq.
time.
What else?
Grain spread.
Something green, I don't know.
Something
Bread.
green and bread.
Cheese.
Peas?
No, cheese.
Cheese?
Fuck you.
I'll kill myself. I will find another roof to climb.
Okay. Meat, in parentheses dried.
Soup.
Grain, soup, cheese.
Drink.
What?
Alcohol. Dude, we gotta pregame our travel.
Alcohol?
We're not
Okay.
drunk driving these camels.
Okay. I get the general list of what you guys are going for.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Hand me my reins.
I love Ivan. To me, my reins.
We're
Isaiah
getting road
and
trip
Caleb,
snacks and a 6-pack.
you guys arrive at the building where you can get, you can rent a ride.
I just before we
Pick up a
started,
go-kart.
I just want you to know we sent Iron and Nosford to go get food. They went to the 7-Eleven and brought back Slim Jims and alcohol.
That's exactly what fucking happened.
No, don't
I
worry.
gave them like $150
Yeah,
and they
don't
bought
putting that shit in.
Don't
Solo
worry, I'll tell you what they
$5
got.
worth of
Holy
Slim
fuck.
Don't
Jim.
worry, we'll get there. Isaiah and Caleb, you arrive at the rent-a-ride.
I say I'm not good with people.
It's alright.
So I hope that. Oh God, I'm back at a dealership. This is bringing up a lot of memories.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Hello, assistant.
Alright, well, how's it going? You guys looking for a passage to get to well, honestly, we can get you anywhere.
Yes, we're just trying to get a total post. How much?
Total post service. That's pretty easy. So
Yeah,
way it
just
works.
like rental.
Yeah, basically you just get a little animal that takes you 2 turtle posts. You check it at our business location in Turtle Post, and you even got to pay for a fee to get it returned or anything, nothing like that. So it's the cheapest option. We can get you there right quick, back and forth if you even want to. It's even cheaper to come back because you're returning our animals to get back here. What kind of are you looking for? Expediency? You're looking for an animal that can take a lot of weight.
Mostly expediency.
Okay. So we're looking at a horse or a camel.
Do you have six people needing
A horse
transport?
actually might be better. It would be faster than a camel, wouldn't it?
Our horses are a little bit slower than a normal horse, just because they gotta traverse through some more humid climates.
All right.
But they are stronger than a camel. If you're looking for our strongest option, we do got bison.
I don't think we will require a bison.
All right. Either way,
So it's
18-wheeler.
for a single horse, it will cost you about 5 silver.
5 silver each or total?
For each horse.
All right. And
I
that's
don't know how many horses you're looking for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, for
Okay, so about 3 gold.
3 gold. Yes, I will give you that.
All right.
Here you are.
With accepting this agreement, just so you know, that means you'll be stopping these horses at the Turtle Post outpost, where you will receive 1 silver for each horse for stopping them there.
Perfect. It's like a quarter return.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a fun little service. Make sure
Yeah, all these
people
order.
have quick arrival at Turtle Post and back and fro. Just keeps our business clean, neat. It's because a lot of people need to bounce back and forth from all the towns right down here. You got Arginum, you got Turtle Post, you got
You got
Yep. Yep.
You got Casterspell, you got Greendale. Some people even pop on by the Tower of Trials, but past that you got Greenport. So we really kind of were thinking about, because we're really like a tight knit community down here. So you just gotta think like, well, if you need to travel back and forth between all these towns, it's gonna cost a lot to just rent a horse and to keep renting horses. So what if we just had a service that you can bounce back and forth between?
Here's the
stop
business
by.
model.
Yeah.
It's great.
So you're heading to Turtle Post. You got 3 horses,
Yep.
3 gold. Yeah. Let me show you our stock outside. Come on now.
Sure.
Exits the building, and you see there's like 10 horses out here. Take your pick.
Oh, are we gonna pick? Oh, we get to pick.
They all look
You
the
would've
same.
said-
They had like the differences.
The exact same.
The difference is like, oh, this one's a lighter shade of brown. This one's got some like
Well,
maybe
what
a few
breed of
markings.
horses are we looking at right now, Talon?
Fantasy breed.
The horse kind.
They're unicorns.
You've taken
They're,
all the
prob-
fun.
they're probably
Yeah.
like
Fun out of this for me.
draft horses.
They are specifically, if you want the real answer, the real answer is that these are horses that have been sort of bred in a way that they resemble more like oryxes in terms of stature. And so that way they can retain more water in this heat. However, they're stockier and shorter. So they look a little bit more like mules or donkeys, but they're taller and more horse-like is essentially the whole bit here.
All right.
Stat-wise, they're less fast than any of the horse stat blocks, but they're about as strong as like a draft or a riding horse.
All right. I guess we'll just take 5 of them. There doesn't seem to be any that big of a difference between them.
6 of them.
So, 6 of them. My apologies. 6 of them.
No.
Is
Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
You got it.
what's her name?
Me?
What?
Malia.
Malia. Is Malia with us?
No.
Like a Ouija board.
Malia's with Iron and Monster.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just, because I'm just thinking, because we
Uh-huh.
have to get the 6th horse,
Okay, go ahead.
Like, who is Malia to you? Like, like, you said that, like, you knew, like, you were friends or whatever, but, like, I want to know. Like, all the deets or.
Do you want the details
Yes.
of?
Yeah, give us the deets, Caleb. Yeah, I'd love to hear. Let's take.
All right. Well, it keeps between the 3 of us.
All
For
right.
sure, yeah.
Well,
it's
the 9
definitely-
of us, technically, because you're taking these horses now, but they don't speak. Don't worry about that. Tell you what.
Actually, that one might be a problem, but then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Whenever Repthi or Mossford just used to speak with animals, like, hey, by the way.
Don't ruin my twists, man. Fuck.
Well, when I got to Steel Shard, but it's been a few months now, I came in with no one, no money, no friends, nothing. And after doing some jobs with the party, it's apparent, and always has been, that I was never kept around them because I'm a great personality. I was kept around because I was strong. Malia saw me and helped pick me up. made
What?
me an arm.
That's very kind of her.
I don't just have a money debt to her.
I see.
And yes, to answer the subliminal question that is hanging in the air,
I didn't ask anything.
he like
You're revealing
sighs.
all of this information just by yourself.
He sighs and looks. Yes, I do. I don't know how to go about it, but I'll figure it out.
I don't know if there's much to go about, Callum. I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh, yeah. I'm shit at emotions in general.
Usually you just tell people what you're feeling.
Wow. That's been
Maybe you do.
so nice to witness.
Well, that's
Oh.
usually like if you want them to like know how you feel.
You know,
how
you two are
feel,
like
have to tell
brothers.
them.
You look like brothers, you know? You
That is the most. I mean,
Well, no, there's this little thing you got going on between you. There's like some brotherly love, and there's nothing I love more than some brotherly love. You know, I have a brother
What's-
myself. He actually runs one
what's
of
your
the.
name? What's
Me?
your name?
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Your name.
My name?
Your name.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
my
it's
my
very,
name.
Your
yeah,
name.
it's important. Well, obviously we know each other's
Well, you
names.
know, I don't know. Well, I don't think you really need my name if we're really getting down to it, because you
I
know.
need your name.
Helen,
need it.
Helen,
Do you really need my name?
frantically searching for fantasy name generator right
I
now.
don't think you really
I
need my name. No, I listen.
see
If
it.
you're thinking about it, I'm just a dealer to you. I'm just getting you these horses.
But I've shared so much information about myself. You know,
Yeah, right.
it would.
Right.
You know, we're bordering on friends here.
Yeah, right. I get you.
Hey, Denon's giving you a great out here.
Well, my brother's name is Gary Evergreen.
Okay, his
my
brother.
my name's Johnny Evergreen.
Okay.
For sure, Johnny.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I talk to my brother in private?
Oh,
a
for
moment?
sure, for sure. You know, I do love this sort of brotherly connect. I think it's real important. I think it's real important that it's tend to in the privacy of your like own little bubble. So I'm gonna head back. These are horses.
That's awesome, Johnny.
Pick up your 6 you want. You know, I'm gonna head back inside, but I hope that you had a wonderful experience with our business, and I'll get you some of the materials you need to ride these horses real quick.
Thank you.
Of course. And he skips on out of there.
So just like tell her or whatever.
Repeat yourself. I said.
So just tell her or whatever.
Oh, okay. So back. Can we not like? Let's put again another pin.
Ugh,
Until maybe
I hate
after the
pins.
wall. After the wall of thirst. After the wall of thirst.
After the Wall of Thirst, and then it will be after we kill the Lord of Alurin, and like then it will be like after we talk to
Oh,
the
I
king.
found
or whatever.
them. They're over here. You watch as Malia and Mosfern and Iron start coming over to Evergreen's trotting service. Thank you, Tim. You see Mosfern, Iron, and Malia carrying a plethora of items, of which consists, from what these two told me they wanted, they're carrying a large pot of hot soup. They're carrying some dry meat. You know, a bag or two, see how you guys are feeling, of rice, uncooked.
Two.
2 bags of rice.
We have enough water to cook the 2 bags of rice.
A lot of alcohol, like
Iron did not pick it out. Iron did not pick out the alcohol.
probably 3 large tankards of alcohol.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Who
Like
sold
by
this
tankards,
to you?
I mean like they're like not like a cup you drink
Eggs.
from, but the pouring kind of tankard, where it's like it's a solid like maybe 1.5 feet tall.
Iron,
Like
I'm picturing
how
like
old-
one of those big ass moonshine jugs.
yeah.
Iron, how old are you again?
21.
I was trying to think of it in elf years. If Iron's 20, then How many fucking is that?
While Iron's doing the math, Musfern, how old are you again?
I'm 21, baby.
You've not. I'm.
It'd be,
I'm.
in Elfers, it'd be
I'm
like in the hundreds, like 100 and...
elves can also just be 20 at 20. Is what
Also true,
Denna
that
is
is-
saying.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna dump a key point in this to to give myself an advantage on an insight check. This must be fucking lying to me about being 21.
Fun fact: you just don't have to be 21 to get alcohol in Concordis. It's not a law.
Mosfern
It's
is
not
in fact 21 too. I looked at
Is
him. You were mentioning age earlier, so I went and looked into it.
Musford striked me as like 15 at best.
No, he's just stupid like that.
He's a country bumpkin.
Just
10 years of eating nothing but rats in a barn will do that to you.
Yeah.
He learned how to
Oh,
read last
Mental growth
year.
is stunted.
So homie is actually 11.
Dude, but again,
Was a cat for 10 years. It was sentient for 11.
what alcohol have they grabbed? So just tankards of.
Well,
like,
there's a moonshine. There's probably
There's
some
some
like
moonshine.
those tankards
That's
probably got
pretty
like
big.
some form of like some kind
Beer.
of brew, some kind of
bear.
some kind of grog.
Bud
Bud
Wow.
Light. No, Bud Light's
Bud
too,
Light.
too
Light.
Bud Light's too weak for this shit. This shit's
Coors
wrong.
Light.
Coors Light.
We get some Michelob Ultra in this bed.
No,
Blue
some
ribbon.
banquet. Some banquet.
Fuck
dude.
it, we're pulling out the rum.
Hell no.
What
Banana
the fucking
pudding
tequila in this
moonshine.
bitch, god damn it.
We got
Give us
Fireball,
some gin.
moonshine, tequila.
Yeah.
Where's
You know what?
what's that
Canonically,
guy's name?
fuck yeah, you guys can have all this
What's
shit.
that guy's name?
Yeah.
Captain Morgan. Huh?
Oh, you got some
Captain
cheese. You got some
Morgan.
peas.
Yeah.
You got a
Okay,
block of cheese and a bag of peas.
Are they frozen peas or are they just
Nah,
frozen peas in a bag?
they're fresh.
Fuck all that shit.
Okay.
Give me some gin.
So of the food they got, the non-perishables are dried meat,
Yep.
the bags of rice,
Yup.
Sick.
and the alcohol.
We're eating like kings tonight, boys.
The soup goes bad by tonight.
The soup goes
That's
bad
dinner.
in an hour.
That's dinner. An hour. No, Monster's gonna get shit faced on that moonshine and come back to the leftovers in about 4. What do you mean in an hour?
Musford's gonna wake up dead in the middle of the night after getting blackout drunk and go over to the fucking empty soup bowl and dive head first in that.
Crossed at 3 a.m. looking
You know,
at the fridge,
yeah,
just
when
like,
cats just start fucking lapping up, like cats just start lapping up the fucking like residue on a dish.
No, because you know, like when you wake up and you just hear your dog like drinking out of
So it's like,
a bowl.
I don't live with Kay, but I swear to God, the mental image of Kay being crossed at 3 a.m., having just the fridge open and not doing anything.
I've seen it.
I've
That's
seen it.
exactly what it is.
It's imprinted into my brain.
so like the stew will go bad in an hour. I don't mean that it will taste bad, but it will be full of disease by then.
Full of disease.
Of disease.
So, do you guys know what the danger zone is?
That's
It will
me.
acquire
I'm changing my
leprosy.
name to that. I'm changing my name on Discord to full of disease.
We better eat this in this
What
dealership.
the fuck did y'all?
They sent
fuck did
Iron
y'all
and
do to get
Mossfern
this
out
soup?
to get food for the rations for the trip to Turtle
Holy
Coast because you guys
fuck.
are in Argentina now, and
Yeah.
and I asked Holland and Levi what food they wanted, and they gave me dried meat as their first answer, which I was like, good, okay. What
Good
else?
start.
Rice?
Rice.
Okay.
Alright.
Fine. Like they said some type of like grain or wheat, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Rice.
That was
okay.
Levi.
Yeah, and then the rice was brought up.
I said bread.
You said
I
bread.
said
did also-
You have some bread
Levi did
too.
also say bread.
Yeah, you
We
got
have
some
some
bread.
It'd be really funny if John's like, fuck y'all, it's a bag of croutons, but...
No, it's like fresh
Or the
bread,
soup.
but fresh bread will get moldy in this humid heat in like a day. Maybe 2. They asked for soup.
I was thinking cans.
So yeah, that doesn't exist.
Soup.
Soup cans aren't a thing. They haven't really
I'm
learned.
about to change that.
They haven't really learned canning technology in Concordis.
I really want
We
the
ain't got no
face of the
Tupperware,
shop,
bitch.
the face of the shopkeeper when they're going. Yeah, we're about to go on like a few days long trip. Can we get some soup?
Soup.
That's dinner tonight, baby.
If you had told me, if you had said specifically like soup cubes, I would have been like, okay,
Like
kind
bouillon.
of cooking with that. Yeah, like a bouillon
Listen,
cube.
to be fair,
Mhm.
I think it was Levi that said soup. I said dried meat, alcohol, and I don't remember the other thing
Yeah,
I
then they
said.
said
So you guys
alcohol.
know, wait, pause. You guys got alcohol, no fucking water?
No,
No, I have that covered.
Water.
We got plenty
I
of
have
water.
that covered. I have more than you can ever fucking want.
Yeah, no, our
other
piss
drink?
is gonna be bright fucking yellow.
No,
Dude.
Nah, dog.
our-
That shit's gonna be
cannot
brown.
provide the water for you guys.
The river water.
Full of disease. Full of
Yeah,
Bethany
disease.
having
your
to
river,
create
your
water
river
every
your
day.
your source of water that you keep talking about is river water. Which, listen, animals drink river water because
water.
don't make fun of my speech
Well,
impediment in
guess
the middle
what
of a
else is
recording
in that
session.
river water? Guess what else is with that river water? Full of disease is what with that river water.
Why are we
I'll be
why are we
lying, I don't wanna mess
actively
y'all.
hitting my goddamn speech impediment every time? Yeah, we're
thing
getting some of
is,
that
the thing
river
is,
water. What the fuck?
River water.
We got it in session. We got it in session.
Everybody
it.
quiet. Everybody shut up. Everybody quiet. Everybody shut up. The reason why I was saying it like that is because I was actually messing it up.
You know what?
Dude, we got
I
a 2 for
respect.
1 deal
2
with bullying people tonight.
I was messing it up.
High five.
I
was
want
hoping
it to
nobody
be
would
clear.
notice that I was messing it up.
Don't
and then
worry,
you
I
said,
blamed it on
"No,
myself. You could have gotten away with it.
To be fair, you asked 2 of the most feral animals on like, oh yeah, we got water. And it's probably
So, yeah.
Osborne, who is an actual fucking animal, and
Levi
Caleb,
also
who-
said cheese, and then I think that's when Holland misinterpreted that as peas. So both peas and cheese were said, and I gave them both cheese and peas, which are also perishable. But I think you guys have a beautiful spread.
Holy shit.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna-
make like some rice-a-roni tonight or something.
we're
And the
gonna-
thing is,
we're
like,
gonna eat
we could definitely make
great.
rice. Just like Isaiah has the fire palms, and then Bethany has her water, and y'all just making rice right there.
Can we just acknowledge how much like we're gonna be like, oh yeah, we need to like boil some of the water tonight. Oh yeah, sure. Let me
Sure.
grab the water.
Let me grab the water pellet. Fucking chucks it into the pot. That shit shoots like a goddamn geyser with water as a total of. I'm doing the math.
How many
15 by 15 by 15,
No, I know.
baby.
I know the math.
We're never going thirsty
as
again.
3,375 cubic feet of water shoot out of this goddamn pot.
Double it and give it to the next person. I've got 2 of them.
the only 2 people that know about how much water is in those things are me and Mossford. And the best part about it is that we tell no one. And then poor Isaiah is probably gonna stick his face over the bowl and be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be boiling this fucking water." He's gonna stick his face over the bowl.
My stomach hurt.
This is by
think-
far. I think
I'm so sorry.
this session has won funniest by far.
you
Somehow
missed-
topped last session. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Mossford's been on some shit lately.
Gray,
There's a
you
bunch of
missed
goobers.
my wizard that they had
You
to
Oh
interact
my
with.
god.
You also missed
Professor
Mossberg guy before
Damveer.
1,000 gold potion.
Professor
guy.
Professor Dampier, who is this insane old wizard.
Crazy motherfucker. Almost
You know
killed
what?
all of
I
us.
think it's better that I wasn't here.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
no,
Rethny was just
no,
reading a
yes, he
book.
did.
Rethny was reading her occult book.
She's
Bethany was
invested.
reading a book in her head. She's listening to the audiobooks again.
Yeah.
A little podcast.
Um,
And there was
That's
such
like-
a sweet moment in this session where we had a lull, and like Isaiah was learning the meaning of like life. Fucking Iron was learning a sense of community and about the lore of the world, and
Osford and Caleb were fucking chucking
Lawson
shit in the
and
water.
Caleb were drying up the riverbed and stealing from rivers past,
I got a ring. Like,
and then proceeded to use this water as a threat, like a national threat.
no, because great, you missed it. You missed it. I fucking DM'd Austin on like the mischief that is about to ensue, and then I text Talon on like the mischief is just making Austin very nervous.
I wasn't even nervous. I just went, Osford, no. No. Because I knew in my heart of hearts that you were like, what if I released how many cubic feet of water?
3,375.
Into this town?
I was thinking about doing it in the town square, but I was like, no.
You should have done it on
Like,
the statue of the High King.
It's a
and
lot
see
of
what
water,
happens.
don't get me wrong. When it floats out, it'll be a lot less, but that's still just so
Yeah.
much.
But
It would get
Yeah.
everyone in the vicinity
See-
wet,
see,
for sure.
Yeah.
but here's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Here's Austin's. Here's
Sorry.
Austin's thing. Remember that number that you just said, Talon? Talon, double
hell with
that
you.
number.
Can I end session yet? Can I just close this recording? Because it's still going.
Did we end session?
No.
No,
No.
we didn't end session
Okay,
yet.
I was like, why are we
Okay,
stopping?
you fuck it. I'm getting the goddamn horses.
You've gotten the
going to
horses. You've seen
I'm
you've
kidding.
seen the food
We have everything. We
that
just need to leave.
each other bought. You probably got to eat that soup
Right.
soon. Probably on your way there. Panera.
It's Red Bulls. It's
Cut the fucking recording.
Red Bulls for dinner tonight.
They're gonna just fucking dismantle.
We
every
can
time
salvage.
that it takes.
Listen. We can salvage this. All right. Let me spin you a little tale.
It's salvageable.
Okay.
It's salvageable.
All right, everyone, be quiet.
Iron bought these perishables for a dinner tonight, so that you could have
Yep.
one last meal of joy, one last meal of good quality before you're stuck with rations and rice
Rice or
and
rice.
dried meat. And this meal consists of breads cut into bowl shapes so that you can, eat your soup, or you can just eat the soup out of the big ass pot. There is peas if you delight in some vegetables, and there's cheese to accompany this bread and soup.
This shit
Afterwards,
comes gas.
yeah,
I want that.
You
You're
also-
welcome.
you also can share in a nice
It's
drink.
my money.
It's my money. You also can share in a nice drink if you wish, as there's plenty of alcohol to go around. There's wine. There's like 8 different types of, some form of brandy, rum, adjacent alcohol.
Are we getting fucked up every watch?
There is, a nice lager, a nice brew. And then you have some Everclear in a mason jar that Mossford probably took from the unsuspecting alcohol salesman who's been testing some things out.
What is it with this server and constantly giving our party members Everclear? It has been a running gag since Hunter's Haven.
Godspeed.
I think humans desire one thing in Smooshan. You get your horses,
Damn good.
you've rented your horses, and you're heading out to
Scorch
good old
number 2
Turtle
is with
Post. Scorch number 2.
My mouse.
Eventually, as just before the green grass ends and becomes that desert again, you take a moment of respite to have a nice little meal together.
Oh god.
And as you do, and you finish, you get back on your horses, and you're just outside of Turtle Post. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so happy I was here for all of that,
You were
guys.
so
Oh my
here for
God.
all of that.
I also need y'all to know that if I actually fucking, because there was a moment where I was like, I should use these pellets now, and like the urge to do that and be like, oh my god, who did that? So the other people in the town square would not like, be like,
Please,
what's
tell me why'd you make all that water?
No!
Oh my god, Resky, why would you do that?
Ugh! Who's pissed?
See, here's the thing though, is that I knew Bossford wasn't just going to use one pellet. I knew this guy was just going to throw out both of them into the town square.
Oh, 'cause that statue is about to be fucking ground zero. Let me tell you.